Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. If you don't know, we go live every day, 9 o'clock UK time. And what we do, we talk about Thailand, Philippines, Asia. We have a great conversation in the chat about everything that goes down in the Thailand community. We also have a 5-point bulletin tonight, a 5-point bulletin. We're going to be talking about, the business models you can make to retire in Thailand. We're going to be talking about that. We also, in the bottom right-hand corner, we got a super chat button. Spreading love on the super chat tonight. We got champagne, we got Hennessy, we got red Jim Beam. You know what I mean? And we're smelling good, looking good, being the best version of ourselves. Keeping it, pumping it through. You know what I mean? At the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I mean? I see you there. Normative. I see you there. Kind of man, we out here. Good to see you there. Phil's in the building. We out here on these YouTube streets, you know what I mean, doing the best we can with what I got and keeping as positive as I can, you know what I mean? Staying in my lane and doing my thing, you know what I'm saying, and keeping it together, you know? And, life is a work in process, and you have to keep pushing forward. You have your dreams, you have to keep pushing forward with your ambitions, and you have to keep, you have to keep your head above water. You got to keep real positive out here and you got to understand it's a journey, and sometimes that journey is going to be hard, long. The road's going to be like, damn, it's taking a long time to get to where you got to get to, and but sometimes that's the way it is. Sometimes it's a roller coaster life. You got to be up, it's down, it's up, it's down. And, you got to learn to just ride the roller coaster ride, man, you know what I mean? And keep pushing through, man, and keep pushing through. Gold is in the building, you know what I mean? Yeah, keep pushing through, you know what I mean? We all want to, F Bud Light. Yeah, we all want to fly around the world in a balloon, you know what I mean? But it's not always conducive to what you got to do. You got to really mold, shape, and work your ass off to get yourself into that kind of position. And, it's not easy. The road is not easy, man. You just got to keep pushing and keep going. You know what I mean? There's going to be doubt. There's going to be naysayers. But as long as you believe in yourself and you believe in what you want to do, you know what I mean? And be focused on what you're doing. Keep pushing, man. Keep working. Every day. Every day is another day. Every day. You know what I mean? And keep pushing. You know what I mean? And focus on your dreams, ambitions. Make sure you don't make too many mistakes along the way. Mistakes can define you to what you are today. The reason the position you're in today is decisions that you made 5 years ago. So the position you're in right now, that's because of decisions you made 5 years ago. So the position you're in the next 5 years is going to be decisions you make today. So be careful. Be careful of the mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Mistakes along the way. You know what I mean? Be careful of them. If you really want to get to a certain thing and you really want to do a certain thing, you really got to work hard towards it. And it is out there. It's out there, but you got to, things are getting a little tighter, things are getting different. The world is changing. The economy is changing. The way people making money is changing. You know what I mean? You got to learn to change with the times, You got to learn to mold, shape, and move with the times. And understand this journey here of life, the only person who can put yourself in a great position you're going to be in is yourself. You know what I mean? You got to will yourself into a great space. And like I said, there's a lot of money out there to get, but you got to know how to grab it. You got to be around the right people. You got to be around the right. You got to make the right decisions, and you got to move. You got to move and work as hard as you can, as possible as you can. And you got to rest as well. You got to take rest. You got to take holidays. You got to take breaks, and it's a push and pull thing. You can't burn yourself out too much. Make sure you don't burn yourself out, because in this world you can burn yourself out. You can be you want these ambitions. You're trying to be so ambitious. You're trying to be, you're trying to get to the point where you want to be living free. But you can burn yourself out if you keep, pushing too much. And, like I said, when you reach to a certain age, you do slow down. You slow down. You're not the same as when you're 30s and your 20s. You ain't got the energy like that. You know what I mean? You ain't got the energy. When you're in your 20s and early 30s, you got a lot of energy. You know what I mean? You could do back to back work. and you can come back in record timing. You know what I mean? Record timing, you know what I mean? 3 to 4 months, you could come back, bam, you know what I mean? You got a 20 grand in your bank, you know what I mean? Just by putting your head down. But when the older you get, the more you slow down and the more the energy goes down. And, you take things, you look at things different and you see things in a different light. And, you are taking things in your stride and, you got to take it. But it's still out there. It's still, what age did you slow down? What age did I slow down? I'd say over 50. I would say since the C19. From the C19, I slowed down. C19 was 3 years ago. Yeah, about 47. I would say I slowed down, but I wouldn't even say I really slowed down because I still worked every day in the C19. I still worked, but you could say over 45. Over 45, I started slowing down. You know what I mean? He says he's here in the building. Great picture in the thumbnail, boss. Yeah, man. That was in Thailand. That was some Korean ladies. In Thailand. Took that picture in Thailand. I'm here in the building on the front end of down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yes, sir. Okay. The prices for the bottle service at 808 for Rolling Loud after party this weekend is 25,000 baht to 200,000 baht in 808. You can't make it up. You can't make it up, mate. You can't make it up. That's 4 grand. Well, they're expecting a Rolling Loud weekend, and I expect that it's going to be packed to the rafters. I expect that it's going to be a mega night for them on a mega weekend, and I hope that they'll work it all out to you. You know what I mean? Someone's great night, great stories. Thanks for that last night. Yeah. I mean, I hope it works out for them. They're obviously going to have a great weekend. Obviously, when you got them kind of name brand people, you got thousands of people are coming down. I wonder how they can accommodate that place like that. You know what I mean? With all them thousands of people, it's I wonder if it's going to be full enough or too packed in there. You know what I mean? What would have been another after party in Pattaya I would think of somewhere probably in a outdoors. You know what I mean? Maybe in a stadium or something. It wouldn't be an after party then, would it? You know what I mean? But yeah, club for a club. There's not that much big clubs in Thailand and massive clubs in Thailand. I don't know, Marine. It wouldn't have Marine Sabai is quite big, but it's difficult. They're going to have an artist at the club. They're going to have an artist at the club, and that's why they are charging so much. They're charging 1,000 for entry. Oh, right. Now that will cut it down. That will cut it down. That will cut it down. That would certainly cut it down. If you have an artist and you're charging 1,000 baht an entry, yeah, that will cut it down. That's not a bad idea because if you have a 1,000 people come, I think 808 can hold. I reckon it can hold about 2,500 people. If I'm not correct, and inside and out. If you was to pull inside out in the corridor and everything else, probably about 2,000 people. So that's 200 grand there already. You know what I mean? And not a bad idea. In and out. People come and go. They stand to make some big money. I know the owner. I worked for him before. The owner of 808. It's a partnership as well. There's about 4 of them in the partnership of 808, and there's a four-man partnership in there. I'm surprised Flex Club didn't. I'm surprised Flex Club didn't do anything with it. Flex Club probably, Flex Club could have took the exclusive, but I'll have to go somewhere else with it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Does the answers paint a picture? Okay. Does artists paint a picture? Okay. Yeah, so I can imagine that it's going to be an eventful, very, very eventful weekend coming up this weekend when it comes to this Rolling Loud. I think it starts tomorrow. I think B Moran wanted to go. B Moran wanted to go, and I would have loved to have gone. If there's any time, I would love to have gone to there and gone to that kind of event. You know what I mean? I'd love to have been that close to them kind of great artists. What's going to be there? You know what I mean? Interesting. Okay, how much you pay for big numbers like Jason Delara Illusion Club? Well, he was there in 2018. But you know what it is? It's like this. What it is like this. When you have a club, you have sponsors. So you go to your sponsors like Coca Cola. You go to people like whoever your sponsors. Everybody, all the clubs have got sponsors. You know, a big club like Illusion, 5,000 people, they got big sponsors. You have to look on their flyer and see what sponsors they are. You know, whether it's Coca Cola, whether it's Hennessy, wherever it is they're sponsoring them. You go to your sponsor, you say, look, I want to bring Jason to this club because there's no way you can afford to bring Jason to your club and make a profit. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You understand? So what you do, you say, look, I want to bring Jason to your club. Will you sponsor him to come? And you know, you go to places like people like Coca Cola, you go places like Hennessy, you go places like I don't know Vodka, Ciroc. You go to these kind of people who sponsor you. They got millions and billions. You know what I mean? And you tell them I'm going to put all your name all over the place, and your name will be associated to Jason Delara or whatever his name is. And you know, all you got to do is pay for the artist. You pay for the artist. I put the venue. I put everything else. You pay for the artist. They're like, okay, all right. And then they pay for the artist. And then that's how it usually works. Is your sponsors pay for the artist, not you. You can't afford to pay for it. If it was him, I mean, I would assume that him charging. Okay, if he was to come to Illusions, Jason's a big guy. He's got a video of 1 billion views. A minimum of about £50,000, 50 grand for him to come. You know, 50 grand. Yeah, and then you've got to pay for his hotel, his entourage, his things, and all kind of bougie things what come along with it. You know, I mean, his hotel, his cars and limousines to get to the airport and get down there, and his 5-star hotel for how many days? So that might add up to another 10 grand. So around about 60, 70 grand, I think you're looking at for a man like that. You know what I mean? And if you want to wrap it all off, you know what I mean, with these bodyguards and everything else, you know, and then talk to his man, you know, 60, 70 grand, that's what I reckon. So 70 grand. Illusion makes big money. Don't get it twisted. They got big money. They're big boys in the game. They got 5,000 people in their club, and you know they probably kick up. I don't know. They probably touch 2 million in one night before easy. 2 million in one night. So, I mean, you know, as I said, them alone are never going to make the profit back to get the money back to give to all of it. So, you know what I mean? I can assume that it's a sponsor paid for it, and then and they reap the benefits from there. That's how it goes. You know, okay. I don't know it all. I wish if I knew it all, I wouldn't be here, man. I wouldn't be here. I see you there, Maria. I see you there. I love 808. Bottle service, no way worth 25 to 30 grand, man. Yeah, I mean, I know all the waiters in there. Okay, okay. Oh, I see. I understand that. I think. Yeah, you know, I know all the waiters in. I know all the waiters in 808. I've never worked for 808. I could tell you a story about 808. I'll tell you a story about 808 Club. We're talking about. If you don't know what we're talking about 808 Club. Yeah, you know, if you want to know about 808 Club, I'll tell you about 808 Club. There is 808 is on Walker Street, Padia. On Walker Street, in the middle of Walker Street, Padia. And how 808 was built was this. There was a club called Lucifer Club, and it was packed every night. And they had years and years and years it was packed. And one day, this Arab kind of guy came in the club, and he came in the club and he didn't want to buy a drink. And back in the day, you know, you had to buy a drink wherever you go, because if you go into a place like Lucifer Club, they have a band. And that band costs a lot of money every night. So how they make their money back is you buying drinks. So they don't let people just come and stand up. They don't charge you on the door, but they don't let people just come and stand up. So this guy was adamant that he didn't want to buy a drink from the waiters. Well, them little waiters there, they can be a little bit feisty sometimes. So and most of them are boyfriends are security guards. And so she went to the security guard. First, she's going to tell the security guard that guy didn't buy a drink. So the security guard told him, look, you're going to have to buy a drink or you're going to get out. And the guy was adamant, I don't need to buy a drink. I'm going to stay here. And, I don't know whether he pulled out his phone or whatever, and whatever it was in between time, but he pulled out his phone and they took him out by his head, upside down by his head. They took him upside down by his head. Well, he was filming all this shit. And they was filming this shit, and he went, you get one bad apple, he went to the newspaper with it, and it was all over national news. And it was all over national news how he was assaulted, and he had a video of it and everything else. And the immigration and police and Bangkok police came down and closed down the club for 2 months. They closed down 808 for Lucifer Club for 2 months because of the incident. You know what I mean? And they didn't have nowhere to send the people to go because people were coming, loads of people were coming to go to the club as the club was packed every night. And the owner, he had another club upstairs from Candy Shop, and it was called, he quickly opened that club up in about a week. He opened the club up and he turned it into 808, and he diverted the people from Lucifer Club into 808 Club. And he was diverting the people. He was telling the waiters to divert the people to go up to 808 Club. And 808 Club was packed. And that's how 808 Club became famous and became big. And when 808 first opened, I was sitting there first one telling my friends to come to 808 Club. They used to give me drinks. And I was sitting there. I remember I used to sit there. And I was the first one. I was sitting there telling all my friends to come. They used to give me free drinks. At there, my people was just coming to me all the time at the stage there, and it was it got bigger and bigger and bigger, and now it makes a lot of money. It's 808 Club. Okay, you know what I mean. Okay, I thought you opened a rival club now. Okay, I see that bootleg coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Yeah, Lucifer Club. They turned that into So what the idea was to turn that into a techno club and turn 808 into a hip hop club. So basically, put the white guys in the Lucifer Club, and the black guys in the 808 Club. That's the idea. I don't know what one gets packed or what one gets not packed, but that's the idea of it. And the head man who makes all the decisions is one man. He's very rich. I've worked for him before. I've worked for him before and done some good business with him, I suppose. Made some money. Me and my team. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, so that is so that's 808 Club, and then 808 Club was born and has been flourishing ever since. I know all the waiters and everything else, and the waiter was telling me because one day the guy opened a club down in he opened up another club down in Ballyoard Pier called the Brooklyn Club, and he took some of the waiters down there. The waiters was pissed off. I said to the waiters, why are you pissed off that you're in this club? Because we were just starting the club up. She said, I'm missing out being an 808. I said, how much money are you making 808 a night? She said, the little waiters make. She said, 2,000-3,000. 2,000-3,000 baht a night. Can you imagine that? 2,000-3,000. 2,000-3,000 a night. And you remember, you got people give you hundreds, 50s, hundreds. Some people give you 1,000. But people are on holiday. People are having a good time. And waiters make big money. They don't get much salary then. As a black guy, I don't even like 808. Okay. I mean, some people don't like 808 because, without bringing race into the chat, because 808 is a watered down version of hip hop. It's not really hip hop. It's a watered down version. So if you are really into hip hop, you're not a black guy, but if you are really into hip hop, you're not gonna really like 808. You're gonna like Flex Club. You're gonna say I like Flex Club because Flex Club is a more hardcore version of the real version, but you have to water down the shit. Where the women like 808 because it's watered down. If you go too hard, then okay. Boss, I'm going to Thailand next week. Big up for that, man. Big up for that, man. I hope you have a good time, man. You know what I'm saying? FBI guy was not manager or anything. Okay. Boss, I would promote 808. Okay. Hip hop music isn't good music. Well, it sells. I don't know whether it's good music or it's not good music, but all I know, one thing I do know, it sells. And the owners of them clubs has made millions of hip hop music. Millions. And it sells. So boy, whether it's good music, well, one thing I do know, they're having a concert called Rolling Loud, and that place, Walking Street and Rolling Loud, and all the hip hop artists is gonna be down there. And I tell you what, Pattaya is gonna be packed. That place is gonna be packed to the rafters. From people coming from Japan, people coming from bloody all over the world to come to that place. This is the Rolling Loud. It's gonna be packed to the rock. Cardi B is gonna be there. People, ladies from Bangkok, ladies coming from here, Pattaya right now is gonna be that place is gonna be packed to the rafters. Watch it. It sells, bro. Saying whether it's good music or not, I don't know, but until I do know, if hot cookies sell, you keep making your hot cookies, bruv. Saying that's just the way it is. 100%. It's like Indian clubs. There is a market for Indian clubs in Pattaya, and it was there from a long time ago. But now people look how big and massive the club is, and look how packed it is every night. Who likes Indian music? But it sells. It's a marketing bloody genius down there. People make thousands of millions, massive loads of people and everything else making money like crazy. Mm-mm. Yeah, the tickets are really overpriced, and you know what I mean. There you go. There you go. Tickets are over, of course, over crazy overpriced because they know they can do that. They can do that, and people will pay it because it's a one in a life opportunity to be around some of the greatest hip hop artists around. This is the people which love hip hop and into hip hop. People from Japan, people from Korea, people from all neighboring countries coming there to see that kind of concert. And it sells, man. It sells, and you got to pay them artists, or they get sponsors to pay them, all kind of thing. It's I see you there, GHB coming through. Hello, boss. I'm at the club. Literally have a line of four beautiful women who want. you know, you gotta learn to tone it down a little bit, bruv. GHB. You gotta learn to code it down, bruv. You know what I mean? GHB, learn to lose single man side of the game. You know what I'm saying? You got a moderation status and you got to learn to tone it down. I know you're in a club, but you better learn to tone it down, bro. I don't want to be reading your comment and you're saying things which is not you can't say on YouTube, bro. Yeah, okay, okay, right. So okay, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So it's so, like I said, it sells, and whatever sells, if it sells and it makes money, then you stick to it. You know what I mean? And people make a lot of money from. I realize in Philippines, in Thailand, people make a lot of money from hit music or modern hit music. I wouldn't even call it hip hop, but just hit music. Okay. Imagine being in a club watching YouTube. Okay, boss, did you hear about the citizen of Baltimore are starving to death because Baltimore Ron stopped delivering food? Did he stop delivering food? I don't think he stopped delivering food. I think he's taking a couple of days off. That's what I think. I think he's just taking a little bit of time off. He must be tired after coming at the shot. He came at the blocks like Linford Christie. He came at the blocks like Usain Bolt. You know what I mean? He came out faster than quicker than anything else. I think he's taking a little bit of a break and he'll be back. You know what I mean? He worked hard, man. Big up B more on for that hard work he put in and dedication and focusedness he put in. You know what I mean? Back to back 14 hours a day. Yeah, exactly. You're gonna burn yourself out. I knew it would burn yourself out. You have to burn yourself out. There's no way you can keep up with that kind of pace. There's no way. There's no way. You gotta pace yourself, man. You can't you'll burn yourself out. No matter how young or old you are, you will burn yourself out. You can't keep up that. You got to pace yourself. Give yourself, even if you are doing 10 hours a day or 8 hours a day, and then you go to bed, you go to sleep, wake up the next day, recharge, and come again. He was doing 8 hours, then he was going back on the live, so God knows that he knocked himself out on the live, wake up, hit the road again, and then he's drinking, and then he's this and that. How long can you do that for? How long do you think your body can handle that for? No matter how young you are, mate. You're gonna burn yourself out, mate. You know what I mean? You're gonna burn yourself out. You're gonna knock yourself out. You gotta take it slow, man. You gotta take it slow. You gotta pace yourself. You know what I mean? And then, then good things will come. 2K in a week, doubt it. Yeah, I think he made 2K in a week. He was made 500 soldiers in one night, in one day. You can make good money. You can. If you're doing long hours delivery, you're getting tips, You're getting tips, you're getting this, you're getting deliveries, you're getting this, you're getting that, you're here and there, He was making some good money, without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? And Crow coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. What is going on, man? We out here on these YouTube streets pumping it through, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're out here on these YouTube streets. We got Crow coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah, you can make some good money. You know what I mean? You can. If you're out there on the road, without a doubt, it's good money. At 2,000, as I said, he's only made 500 one day. So if you add that up, you do 7 days a week. 200 and I suppose he averaged about $200 a day. I suppose. But it's still good money. Got to put petrol in, I suppose, and maintain your car. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, and even if it is 1K a week, it's still good money. It's tough times out here on YouTube streets, man. It's tough times out here, mate. Super chats are down, things are down. And he was combining it with his, he was getting a little bit of super chats as well along the way as well. You know what I mean? So, it must all add up as well. So overall, I mean, he came back. When did he come back? I think he came back in March, April, May, for the 2 months. He must have did okay. You know what I mean? He was getting a little super chats. He's getting a little. It was inspirational. Watching it, thinking to myself, well, I could do that. I could do with some of that actually. I could do with some 500-pound days. You know what I'm saying? I miss my 500-pound days. You know what I mean? Yeah, I used to have some of that 500-pound days and 1,000-pound days. I had my time, bro. 1,000-pound days. Yeah, I could do with some of that. You know what I mean? Yeah, he made £500 in one day. It's not hard to make £500 doing deliveries in one day if you're doing it for 14 hours. It's not hard. You're getting tips. Some people tip you £50. Yeah. Some people tip you £20. Some people tip you. It adds up with your tips and your deliveries, and you get up to 100 deliveries in one day. It all adds up together. You know what I mean? Yeah, it works out. Okay. Just for the pocket watchers, 2,500 people at 1,000 baht is okay. 2,000 at 1,000 baht is 2.5 million. I don't know how much that is. I don't know how much it is. I don't know how much it is. Hi Barry. Barry, it's £300 to see Cardi B. Would you do it? Yeah, if I was there, I would do it. Yeah. If I was doing it, it's £300. You see, how can they mark up £300? Because they know the demand is going to be there. They know that people are going to pay it, and I think they even sold out. You know what I'm saying? I even think they're sold out, much less. You know what I'm saying? uh, People will pay it. People are going to pay that shit. People, these artists have fans all around the world, man, and they're coming to that establishment, and they're gonna pay that shit. £300 to these youths today, they save that money up and they pay that shit. I mean, I would pay it because the reason why not to see Cardi B, I know there's a lot of artists I want to see. I would like to see, I'd like to see Rick Ross. I would like to see, a few other artists which are there. Fat Joe was okay, Cardi B, Offset. And there's a few artists which are there I would like to see and get close to them. I'll even live stream it. That would be fun. Someone must live stream it somewhere along the line. I wonder if we can get some in this day and age. We have to get we have to get someone like Cheap Charlie or even what's his name? We need to get Jeff Leppard to pay Jeff Leppard to go and live stream it. Jeff Leppard would be the good candidate to live stream. He's good at doing club things. I don't know if he would pay 300 to get him. Cardi B. Cardi B. Who is Cardi B? Yeah, like I said, but that's what it is. Okay. Offset didn't die. His friend died. His friend died. His partner died. Or his one of the crew died. Um, Rest in peace. It wasn't Offset. Offset wasn't actually. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Cardi B is a singer. Yeah, Cardi B is a. She's a. Cardi B is a rapper. She how she claimed to fame. She was actually used to be a stripper. She used to be a stripper, and then she used to go single man side again. I remember she got in trouble for a video that she made. She was screaming. She used to be very loud and very people the trolls started getting to her, and they started telling her, "You'd never worked a hard day in your life. You just became famous, and you don't know nothing about hard work." And then she just popped off because she was always the one for popping off. Cardi B, she never used to hold back until she got her money. Anyway, she popped off and said, "You don't know about me. I used to go with guys, do basically do single ST with guys, and then I used to drug and rob them." She said that live. I used to drug and rob them for their money. She got in a lot of trouble for that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she got a lot in trouble for that. But yeah, she basically how she rose to fame. She was a stripper, and then she was a stripper, and then she was grafting to come out the stripping game, and then what it was she decided to get some money together to try and get into the rap business, and she wasn't really much of a rapper. She still isn't really much of a rapper, but she got in with the right connections, and she paid the right money to the right people, and she got a record made. She made a record, started putting her records all around, all the artists all around in her neighborhood, in her country, and she still wasn't getting much traction. And then she paid this artist to play it on the radio. That's Cardi B. She played this artist to play it on the radio, and he played it on the radio. And someone she made one that track. The track was there. Someone like I see you there, Larry the Realist. Somebody liked the track, took her into the studio and offered her a deal for that one track. That one track kicked her off. Man, that one track there wasn't even a great artist, but she kicked her off, gave her a contract. She got a contract, and boy, off that, she went up into the air, went into the sky. She blew. She blew. She blew and she blew. So, boss, do you think 90% 90s bands like Oasis will bring back the crowd in Pattaya? No, no, no. Because you know why? They never grew up around that. They're not really about that. They're about modern tech music and what they grew up with. And the youths of today, you're going to see a lot of youths in that place. And they grew up with when the hit music. Hit music unfortunately, trap music and Cardi B. The women grew up with Cardi B. The women in Southeast Asia love Cardi B. They love that. You know what I'm saying? They love all that crazy music. You know what I mean? And that independent, self righteous music and boldly music. You know what I mean? And not only that, as I said, it's not hit music. So they don't really know about it. I don't think they would pull a crowd like they would pull a crowd. Oasis might pull a crowd. Oasis is a big crowd, but I don't know if they'll put it like like the way she's pulling. It's a different kind of crowd, isn't it? It's a different kind of crowd. It's a different kind of crowd, so you'll have to go for it on a different angle. Yeah, that's what it was. That's exactly what it was. He said, you hit the nail on the head. We're on a single man's travel channel. I called it. He said, everywhere she went, even to the man who did lighting, the guys who do lighting, who hold the lighting up, even the man who do lighting, she said, even the man who do lighting, she'll get in the studio and the man would pull out his single man side of the game and say, oh, you want a contract? Okay. You know what I mean? So obviously, yeah, she was BJ and ST and all the way to the top. Most of them women do that. Most of the women do that. They have to do that. From she said, even from the lighting man. So imagine, so it's all the way up from the lighting man all the way up. you gotta you got to BJ and ST all your way to the top. That's how the game is, unfortunately. And if you do it enough, yeah, they will give you a bloody they will give you a bloody contract. You get a contract. I remember they had to rush they had to rush little Kim to the hospital, and then they pumped out 8 pints of 8 pints of single man side of the game out of her body. 8 pints. How did she get that there? That's what happened with these girls, man. These girls get tricked out. But I think listening to female rappers is a way to simp mode self humiliation. Like, okay, yeah. The modern tech Thai women, the modern tech Thai girls, and modern tech Thai guys, the modern tech Thai people. Yeah, the modern tech ones, the modern tech ones. The ones which grew up in the, whatever Z it is, what they, generation this one, generation that one. They grew up in hit music. Hit music. I don't know if it's black music, man. It's hit music. That's what they grew up in, man. That's just the way it is. But it's the old phalanx like country music. Yeah, I know. Okay. There's no youth sympathize, only old dudes chasing after old overweight ladies. Rod would pull a crowd of crowds. Well, what you don't understand is that there's going to be people. These people was flying in, man. These people was flying in all over neighborhood countries right now to go to Pattaya, which are youths flying in from Bangkok, from here, from there, from all different places all around Thailand. Was flying in to go down to Pattaya to go and see this concert. That's why they can charge £300 and sell out. The tickets started cheaper than 300. Now they're at 300. They started cheaper. They were cheaper than. I think they started about. I don't know. I think it was £70. Now they're at £300. Why? Because it's supply and demand. They're flying in from all Japan. They would come, to go and see that. To go and see this. To go and see this concert because that's how much hip. Yeah, 8 pints. 8 pints of bloody 8 pints of single man soccer. They pumped out of her. Just can't believe it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, and them guys are not even gonna them old boys, they're not even gonna want to go to a concert. They don't care. They have to get the concert early and all kind of things. So. Okay. You know? Yeah, so like I said, like I said, so someone's trying to be the cleverest one in the room. They understand what I'm trying to say, but they're trying to be the cleverest one in the room. Yeah, so like I said, there's people flying in. It's flying in and flying into Bangkok and flying down to Pattaya and flying in to go and see this concert. It's just crazy. So and it started off at such a small price. Well, I think it was 70 quid when I first saw it. Now it's 300 quid. Because it's supply and demand, supply and demand. They see that go through the roof, it will sell out. You know what I mean? It's what I'm trying to say. It sells. These people got, Cardi B's video, and that video I just put up there. I tell you how much views it's got on her video. Cardi B. Her views on her video. She's married to Offset, by the way. She's married to Offset from the. Offset is from the Migos. Migos is a mega artist. All right, that Cardi B, Bodak Yellow has got 1 billion views. 1 billion views. That card, you put that in your pipe and smoke it. 1 billion views, man. You know, these are big artists, man. Do you think live jazz music could work in Pattaya or would it get boring? No, it won't work, bro. It won't work. It won't work. It won't work. There's not a crowd for it. Yeah, and Chris Brown. Look at Chris Brown. Mega star. Got millions of views. Got a video. Chris Brown's got video of bloody. Chris Brown's got a video with let's see. Let's see. Let me show you Chris Brown. Chris Brown's got video of views. Okay. Okay. Here he is. Chris Brown's got a video views of 1,200 views. 1,200,000 views, 200,000 views. So nearly 1.5 billion views on one of his videos. You can't make it up, man. And he's gonna be there too. All these big artists, you're talking billion views artists. You're putting billion of view artists on your them two alone. You're in the money. You can't not pack them kind of thing. You can't not sell out. They're just gonna sell out. Sell out, man. These people bring crowds and crowds and crowds of people. Crowds of people. Who knows? Man, who knows what the AdSense would be on a billion view video? Who knows what the AdSense? And they make their money off that. They do make money off them videos. They do. They make their money off them. What would be the AdSense of a billion view video? Oh my lord! Oh my gosh! Can you imagine? Can you imagine, bro? Can you imagine? Yeah, the ticket is 15,000. 15. Yeah, it is. It is 15 grand. 15,000 baht for a video. Like I said, okay. It's crazy. All a little crazy. Okay. SMSOTG going in. These people bring crowds. These people bring millions of people. These people are in touch with millions of people, man. So when you have a concert like that, which is in Pattaya, plus you got Rick Ross as well. Rick Ross, all these artists here, Offset's got a video with Amigas for how much is Offset? Offset's video. Offset with Amigos video. Amigos Bad and Bougie. 1,200,000 views. Would they got? What is I'm saying? They got 3 artists. What's got 1 billion views? 1 billion views. you expect these people not to get a crowd in Thailand? You expect these people not to sell out? You expect Rolling Loud not to sell out, or Rolling Loud not to be to the point where it's crazy? Of course, it's thousands of people. I don't even know where it's going to be. Where did they say it's going to be? Where they're going to hold the event? I don't know. 1 billion views. Billion views. It's crazy. Okay. You're not going to get Chris Brown to open your club unless you've got a great sponsor. You're not going to get the money to do that. Chris Brown will probably charge about at least 100,000 to 150,000 a show. At least 150,000 a show. That's what you're looking at. How you gonna make that money back? How you gonna make unless you got 150 just sitting off there, and you want to. I have got. Is that Jimmy or Red? I've got Red Stag, and I'm getting used to it, and it's really nice. But Crowder, this month's been the slowest month I've had this year, man. Everybody on the YouTube channel been slow. I don't know if it's because it's my red tag or I have to go back to the proper Jim B. It's slow, man. I can't get a drink to save my life out here. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's slow all around, though. I know, but yeah, big up, girl. Yeah. Like I said, so it's just like I said. These people, all these artists have got billions of views, and you expect you put them all in one place. Yeah, people will come from far and near to come to that place and enjoy, and it's gonna be guaranteed. It's gonna be packed. Like I said, guaranteed. It's gonna be guaranteed. Might consider it for the right price. Chris Brown might. Yeah, of course. I mean, every single one of them artists you can get at the right price. You know what I mean? Every single one of them you can get. They're all under an agency. You have to go for what it is. You go for their agency, and you get contact with their agency, and their agency, and the agency. Well, the agency will tell you, will liaison with the agency, and the agency is the one that gets you to get them, and they give you a price, and you can go on there and you can go on the agency websites, and they'll tell you a price. Like I don't know, Chris Brown 100 grand, Rick Ross 70 grand, Cardi B 150 grand, and it goes right up to bloody I don't know Whitney Houston, not Whitney Houston, sorry, rest in peace, Mariah Carey, probably a million pound. You can get them. You can get them independently. Do it doesn't have to be a concert. It could be your own private party. Them Arab guys. Them Arab guys do it all the time. Them Arab guys. They when Michael Jackson was at the height of his career, the Arab guy paid 2 million for him to come and play at his son's party. He came and played at the son's party for 2 million. You can get these people, man. You can get them. Who's going to pay 150 grand for them? Well, someone got 150 grand. I guarantee you, someone at that Rolling Loud got 150 grand. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Some of them got 150 grand. You know what I mean? They'll pay that. They get 150 grand per show. You know, you know, you didn't hear what thing he said. You didn't hear what thing he rapped about. What's his name again? Drake said. It says, starting from the bottom, now I'm here. Starting from the bottom, now my whole crew's here. He said he's rapping and he's saying, I used to have no money, but now I make $500,000 for a show. $500,000 for a show. $500,000 for a show. There you go. Big up Crow coming through with the super chat side of the game. Pumping through at the club, fellas. Appreciate the super chat side of the game. It's few and far between these days, so boy, we appreciate you, Crow, coming through whenever you can. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not easy. Okay. So like I said, the Arab guy, these are, Arab people are sticky rich. They paid 2 million for his son to play at Michael Jackson show. 2 million. Yeah, I mean, so all of these artists are available if you can get them. You can get them. You can get them. You can get them. You know what I mean? If you are in there, you got to be in it. You got to be in it. It's all about promotion, mate. It's all about promotion. We're warming up the pipes at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We ain't even got one. You don't even like one in the hole. Let's keep it going. So, a nightclub could make a lot of money throughout the year, and they want to spend some money to boost their club. So they could have some F off money, like 100 grand F off money, or no, some of them have more than that. They could have like, I don't know, 50, 100, 200 grand F off money. And they say, okay, where are we going to boost the club? Bring somebody, an artist along. And, they boost the club like that because artists like that boosts your club. You get a lot of recognition and you get a lot of heat from it. And people who never you've been to your club before will come and say, oh, wow, I didn't know this club was here. You know what I mean? So you get a lot of recognition from it. So people do it like that. Concerts do it like that. Mm. We got Crow open, warming up the pipes. The Club Fillers Inc. And we got a 5 point bulletin tonight at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. And, there you go. So, there you go. So we're pumping it through. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, so these kind of artists and these people, they make them these clubs and these people, this Rolling Loud. I think the Rolling Loud is starting tomorrow, and it's in Pattaya. It's going to be a sellout show for the whole weekend. It's going to be packed. It's going to be crazy, and everybody's going to make a lot of money. There's going to be a lot of people coming in from all over the country, all over the world to watch this thing, guaranteed, without a doubt. So big up for them. Okay, let's keep it pumping through. We're at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Tonight we're talking about business models you can do to retire in Thailand. So, if you don't know what a business model is something that can make passive income. Passive income that you can have where you can retire in Asia. You know what I mean? What kind of passive incomes can you build up and you can have so you can retire in Asia? You can retire in Thailand. We're talking about that. Craig Davis is next UK artist. Craig Davis has played out. He's had his day. He was good at one point. At one point, he was good. And, he didn't last too long as an artist. He was quite good, though. Good upstarter, but he didn't. Boss, what is your favorite soya in Pattaya and why? My favorite soya, I'm not really know about my favorite soya, but I do know that I like Walking Street and I like the nightclubs because I'm a nightclub man. So I'm more of a nightclub one. When it comes to soya, all them soyas, I'm not really into it. Really, I'm not really into the bars. I'm not really into hanging out in bars. You know what I mean? So I'm not really sure about how to answer that question. There's some good ones, Soya 6, Soya 7, I suppose, if you want to hang about them places. You can even go up to Soya 1, there's bars up there as well, Soya 2, you know what I mean? Up them places, further up on near the beach. You know what I mean? Depends on what you're into, you know what I mean? I suppose Soya 6 is the best. When's the last time you dated a dime piece? Well, I don't know. It's been a long time, bro. It's been a long time. Okay. Most people here have jobs and businesses. Okay, so what's that got to do with price of fish? But anyway, yeah. So building a business model so you can building a business model, and we're talking about building a business model so they can get down to Thailand and live there, live in Thailand. In the poll section, it says. Where do you want to live in Thailand? What age do you want to live in Thailand? And the poll says 70 years old. Some say 40 years old. You know what I mean? We'll see how the poll is. 70 is a bit old to start retiring and living in Thailand for good. But, we'll see how it goes, man. You know what I mean? That's the 5 point bulletin, you know what I mean? 5 business models you can make in the Western world to retire in Thailand. Let's get into that at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I mean? Unless you're having a retirement visa, you cannot live in Thailand. All right, it's not hard to get a retirement. Of course, you can live in Thailand without a retirement visa. Of course, you can. You can get an ED visa. You can get an ED visa, and you can live. You can get an ED visa. You don't need a retirement visa. These other visas you can get too. you live in even many people live there on a student on a tourist visa. People live in Thailand. Many of them. They just have the connections to go back and forth. Them girls are in the Russian go-go's. They all on tourist visas. Them girls in the Russian go-go's, but they have the connection at the border, what takes them back and forth. And you know what I mean. There you go. Look, there you go. We got it. Rick Ross said he charges $60,000 per show. There you go. See, there you go. I told you, $60,000 per show. Did I not say that? I said it's going to be around about 50 to 60,000. 50 cents the rapper entrepreneur, 150,000 per show. You know what I mean? Drake's charging 250,000 per show, and Kanye West 1 million per show. Yeah, fantastic. SMSOTG information, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Absolutely fantastic. There you go. There is your answer right there, and that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. You know, there you go. And a lot of these artists can make their money all on the show. You know what I mean? You know, like I said, a lot of these artists, they make their money from shows. They don't even make their money from record sales and things like that. They make it from shows. You know, these shows around the world, they go on the road and they tour for like a year or 2 years. They make bloody 2, 3, 4, 5 million. You know, and then come back and chill. It's the tours what make the money. It's the tours what bring in big money. Because that's only a small amount of show, and you get so much money from it. Imagine 250 for a show for Drake. £250,000 per show. How long's your show for? An hour? 2 hours? Bloody hell, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. Okay. Okay. You just can't make it up, man. You know what I mean? 60,000 pounds. That's some serious shit that he's talking there, bro. So Rick Ross got paid 60 grand for that show coming to Qatar. So can you imagine the bill of all the artists on in that Rolling Loud, the bill? Oh my Lord. Kicking up over $1 million. I think big money is to be made in beer bars now in Qatar. I just need a good promotion. Okay. Okay. He's not as famous as Kanye West. Have you tried rapping? Well, you didn't see me on the stage rapping. You didn't see me in a short rapping. I've rapped before in Tony's club before. Did a rap. It's not for me. I'm not from America. I'm from the UK, so the accent comes out different. The accent comes out weird, you know. Big up for that, man. Let's get into the 5-point bullet tonight at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. That's some good information there. We're talking about 5 business models you can do in 2023 to retire in Thailand. Let's get into it like this at the Club Fillers Inc. Don't forget the super chat button. Let's get the red stag going on. Jim. Sorry, sorry, real Dutch Ferrari, you got timed out for no reason. There you go. That's the way it is. Sorry about that, man. Trying to get that Ned Bundy idiot. Yeah, two houses. If you get two houses in the UK and pay them off, and the rent them out, you can just that simple thing like this, a simple thing like this. If you get two houses in the UK and rent them out and pay them off and rent them out, you can live off the rent and you can retire in Thailand. You don't have to be in the Western world. That's all it takes is two big houses. You know what I mean? And you could buy houses up north. You could buy houses. You don't have to buy houses in London because it could be expensive. These days you could buy houses with no money down, but you could work on paying them off up north, get some cheap houses, and or do them up or buy some houses in the auction or something like that, and pay them off, and from the mortgage and everything else, rent them out. That's your two money. That's your money coming in every month for as long as people are living with you. You know what I mean? Okay. As I said, if you buy them up north, you'll be cheaper, and you can buy them in auctions and things like that. So it'll be easier. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, there you go. Okay, okay. All right. I see the DWP coming true. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. You know what I mean? At the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Okay. We are 1 year and 5 months into the 10-year plan. Okay. Why do you think up north? Yeah, it's so cheap. It's so cheap because the rent is cheap. It doesn't mean that you can't rent them out, but it's actually growing. It's actually growing. It's expensive in London, but it's growing all the way up north, slowly but surely. And in the next 10 years, up north there's going to be no cheap houses up in the. There's going to be no cheap rent around the place, around all. It's growing and growing and growing more. You know what I mean? Soon there's not going to be no cheap rent. It's not even. So up north is not. You think up north is cheap? It's not going to be cheap no more, mate. It's getting more expensive. Not cheap in Edinburgh. You see, it used to be. Well, Edinburgh used to be cheap. Places used to be cheap up there. These places it's getting more and more expensive. So if you did buy 10, 20 years ago, I remember we used to go to Liverpool, and when I used to go to Liverpool back, I don't know, 20 years ago, something like that, there you could buy a house for £3,000. £5,000 will buy your house. You know what I mean? You'll have to do it up and things like that, but you can still buy a house for £5,000. Things are changing. You know what I mean? Like I said. Okay. Good idea. Steady soldiers monthly renting out two houses. Yeah, because it's steady. You don't have to be here. You don't have to maintain it. You don't have to do anything. It's just sticking over for you, and people are living in your house and paying for your rent. And you could be living anywhere in the world. You could be living in retire. You can retire in Thailand. So okay, every month your money is going in the bank, or you could even rent it out to the council and get steady money coming in every month, and that's your money every month. Bang, the council ain't gonna let you down, and every month, bang, keep going, keep pushing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There you go. So yeah, like I said, you could no, it wasn't the 90s. It was even 2000s. Yeah, it was the 2000s. You could get early 2000s. You could get out for 3 grand in Liverpool. In Liverpool, you could get a house for 3, 5 grand. I can tell you that in Liverpool. It's crazy. It's not easy. It's nothing easy. Nothing's easy now. It used to be easier back in the day. It's not easy now. None of these things I tell you is going to be easy, but it can be done. It's not going to be easy. Uh, you know, yeah, you could get a house. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. And the people I could tell is my friends, because my friends, I remember I tell my friends that back in the day. So remember we used to go to Liverpool back in the day, way back in the day, and the houses was 3 to 5 grand. You imagine how they are? But yeah, I remember. They were run down, but well, they were run down, but you have to fix them up a little bit. But you were 3 to 5 grand. They were like that. So, then you come get it now. Was 100% right. I know a guy who buys houses in Yorkshire and talks like a man and talks like a millionaire. Uh, oh dear, dear. Crows going in once again. Crows going in. Going in. Crows going in. Like I said. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like I said, guys, look. This channel. If you're here to learn something, you learn. But if you're here to just, you're obviously going to be out of touch. You know what I mean? Talk stiff, total wreck. Nobody would live there, but they're living there now. It wasn't. It actually was in Toxtiff. Yeah, it was. It was actually in Toxtiff, but they're living there now. Toxtiff ain't even Toxtiff the way it used to be. Toxtiff's not the same it used to be back in the day. Toxtiff has gone up now. It's gone up. The houses have gone up in the year. The things are up in the year. It's not ghetto like it used to be ghetto. You think Toxtiff's the same as it used to be? Go down Toxtiff now. See Toxtiff now. See if it's ain't developed up and everything else, and the house prices are up in the year. Toxtiff's not like it used to be back in the day. Toxtiff used to be rough. Used to be bad. Used to be real bad. you know, it's a black area. But it's different. It's changed up now. Okay. Like I said to you, it was in 2000s. You didn't. I said 3,000. Where did you get to? I said £3,000 to £5,000. Where you get 2,000? Listen. I'm saying, stop talking. Listen. Housing market will crash soon due to lack of increase of recession. Yeah, it will always go up and down. It will always go up and down. Yeah. No, not now. It's not as bad as it is now. It's not as bad as it was back in the day. Toxtiff was bad back in the day, and every ghetto's got dime pieces. Yeah. The average price here is £300,000. Yes, prices are crazy. You see, if you did catch things when you were younger, in the 80s and in the 90s, if you did buy houses then, now you'd be rich. You'd be rich and not switch. You'd be rich and not switch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You'd be rich and not switch. Okay. Two Stacks, big up man for the banter, boss. This is our camp. Very true, very true, very true. If you look good now, you could buy a house up in Liverpool for 10 grand. If you look on auctions, you could buy a house for 10 grand up in Liverpool even now. You could buy houses in around 10 to 15 grand. I was looking at a house at 20 grand the other day up in on auction, 20 grand. So what are you telling me? You can still buy houses for 10, 20 grand if you go look right. You have to go on the auctions these days. You go Sunderland, you could buy a house for 25 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's up north. You understand? You gotta understand that. It's up north. Crow coming through with the shots. Big up Crow coming through with the shot. Yeah, it's all banter. Banter side of the game. If you could bust some moves like that, that's what I probably need to do. Buy a whole house for 20 grand or some shit like that, 15 grand on auction. Big up Crow coming through at the Club Filler Zinc YouTube channel. At least get one in the hole, Crow. Let's get one in the hole. You know what I mean? For later, for this apple juice. Yeah, I'm saying. But yeah, we don't know. These super chats are few and far between now. Big up Crow coming through at the Club Filler Zinc with the super chat side of the game. You go to Sunderland, you can buy a house for 25 grand. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you could buy a house. You could buy a house. You could buy a house for 25 grand in Sunderland. I was looking at a house the other day for all 20 grand on auction. You have to go auctions and places like that. You can get them for 25 grand. Okay. Yeah, starting price. Yeah, starting price. Yeah. You can still buy a house for like 40 grand. Okay. Mods come, mods go, mods come, mods go. It depends on where the mods is, depends on where they are, if they're in Thailand or in the UK. Depends. It all depends. Mods come, they go. They're here for 1 minute. They're not here. London Cabbie's in Thailand right now. Jay Smith is in his bed. Byron somewhere else. They come, they go, they come. SMS OTG's here. They roll with the punches, man. Roll with the punches. Sometimes you're gonna see them, sometimes you're not. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is, man. You just roll with it. Okay. Okay. There you go, boss. Yeah, so let's keep. Yeah, so that you could do that. That's one business model you can work with, and you can rent them out, and you can make something, okay, for yourself. You can live off the profit. Yeah, I'm saying. There you go. Right, let's keep moving down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Build two good business models. If you build two good business models, one of them remote. The reason why one has to be remote is so that you can work when you're abroad. You could build one good business model in the West in here, or have a really good business model in the Western world, and have one where you can move with. You're always going to have something that's going to move, where you can move with, because when you are abroad, you've got a lot of time on your hands. You've got a lot of spare time, and you can put it into making money. You can put it into, making money, and you can put it into doing some great things with it. So, get one good business model in the Western world. Sometimes just one. Sometimes one what you can maneuver with. One which you can maneuver with, and one which is remote. That alone could Cabby is in Cabby is in Thailand at the moment. He's just left the Thailand. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, so yeah, you could build two good business models. One was remote, make sure one is remote and one is there, and then boom, you could be retired in Philippines, or you could set up your retirement at least and go back and forth. But it's got to be one which is remote. Remote work is important, so you can maneuver around. Okay, let's keep it pumping through it. Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. What the job that makes you a lot of money that you can travel for 6 months? Yeah, if you get a job that you can make you a lot of money and you can travel for 6 months out of the year, to Thailand, then it's good. Some people have these great jobs. They have jobs like on oil rigs. Oil rigs jobs makes a lot of money. I know guys who come to Thailand for a long time and they work on the oil rigs and they make a loads of money. Guys who work offshore, guys who work or contractors, in the army, go all these kind of jobs here, and they can work 6 months on their job. 6 months they can stay in Thailand and relax and enjoy the hot weather. So for 6 months of the year, you work really really hard. You work your ass off. You make some good money. It could be look. I could be more. I've got a good job, and he's making good money. Something that you can work for a lot and make a good money, and then you can travel for 6 months for the year. You know what I mean? You can travel for 6 months for the year. So, something like that, which is good. You know what I mean? Something like that is good. Something like that is good, and like I said, something like that is job is the same as a business model. It's the same sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? Same sort of thing. And like I said, there's loads of jobs out there you can do for 6 months for the year and make stack some good money away, and then come back and enjoy it. So that's one way you can do it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's one way you can do it. Okay, let's keep pumping for the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Righty ho. You know what I mean? There you go. Let's keep pushing. Okay, online work where you can work anywhere in the world. This is a really big one. If you can find some online work where you can work anywhere in the world, you can retire in Thailand tomorrow because you're still making money while you're working. You know what I mean? And what is that online work? There's a lot of online work out there. There's a lot of online work out there in the world where you can do. Check out online work in Indeed and all these different things. And check out online work. There's lots of them. And the more your skills are, there's the more money you can make. Go on a lot. There's a lot of online work on what's it called? LinkedIn. LinkedIn has a lot of online work, and you can get a job and you can work anywhere in the world, and you can retire in Thailand tomorrow. You know what I mean? Online work as well. Even if you've got a Daniel Kelly, I understand. No, I don't listen to what I'm saying. Just listen to what I'm saying and stop thinking time out for foolishness. He said that keep saying the same thing. Stop saying the same thing over and over and over again. Yeah, like I said, okay, you know what I mean? Yeah, so like I said, yeah, you go around the internet, go blasting off, making what is your purpose? What is your purpose? Say your purpose. We'll ask your purpose. We'll let you stay there for a little because I want to know what you and main man's purpose is. You go around the internet all flyering. You know what you do? You're my flyer boy. You go around all the internet, putting my name around all these big channels. People who never even heard of me before. You're a flyer boy. You go around putting flyers. People who's never heard of Club Village. You go around promoting me like you're a free promotion, man. I might as well leave you there because you're just free promotion. You're a free promoter on all the channels, biggest channels. I see you on the biggest channels saying Club Fillers. These people never even heard of Club Fillers Inc. Some people's never even heard of Club Fillers Inc. You go around, you have to pay. You're supposed to pay for that. I'm supposed to pay you for that. When you go around to these big channels, it's got 400 or 500 people in the chat and 300 and 200 people. These people's never even heard of Club Fillers. Who's Club Fillers? Who's that guy? And you go around blast off him out. Club Fillers, you understand what you're doing. There's not such thing as bad publicity. There's only publicity. You and main man, you're the biggest flyer boys of the Club Fillers Inc. Keep pushing the flyers out. Keep pushing the flyers out. You know what I'm saying? The biggest flyers of the Club Fillers Inc. Go around all the big channels and keep promoting. People, as I said, there's many people who's never even heard of Club Fillers Inc. That's what you don't understand because your mind is so warped. You don't understand how about marketing. You think you're going around causing trouble. What you're doing, you're making people think the same thing. What happened with 50 Cent when 50 Cent was trying to get in the game. And he was trying to poke people. And then one day Jay-Z got on stage with 70,000 people and said, I'm about my dollars. Who the F is 50 Cent? And everybody was laughing. But that time everybody turned around and said, who's 50 Cent? Then they went down to the record store and started looking for 50 Cent's records. And he sold a whole bunch of records from him saying that one thing. And 50 Cent went to Jay-Z and said, thank you very much for saying that, for putting my word. Because people who didn't know was like, who the hell is 50 Cent? You're the same way. Who the hell is Club Fillers? People who don't know the Club Fillers is, you know what I'm saying? You're promoting it. Because you don't understand promotion. You think you're doing bad. There's no such thing as bad publicity. There's only publicity. Build 4 business models, 2 of them remote, 2 of them in your home country. So if you've got 2 business models, it could be, I don't know, a YouTube channel, it could be something else in your home country which is remote. 2 things which are remote, like build something you're selling, something you sell, like a YouTube channel, and something that you sell. That's 2 business models, remote work, where you can sell all around the world. Then you have 2 in your own countries, 2 other business models in your own country. It could be, a delivery job. It could be working in a warehouse. It could be something else when you're in the UK. It could be renting out houses. It could be something else, but at least 4. This is very good. If you have 4 business models, you've got a lot of money coming in. You've got 2 streams of income when you're abroad, which is good. Not only a YouTube channel, something else like a product what you're selling. Then you've got 2 other businesses when you're at your hometown as well and your home country, and that way you've got 4 business models, and that will cushion the blow if anything comes, and you've got real good money coming in. You're in the game right now. You've got money coming left, right, and center. When you're back home, you're making good money. Plus, when you're abroad, you've got two good business models. When you're abroad, remote work, your YouTube channel, your something else, your product. You're in the game. You're in the entrepreneurial game when you're in these four business models. You're definitely in the game, and you're gonna make money because you're pushing it out. You know what I mean? And you could do this without doing too much effort. You know what I mean? You don't have to be like back-breaking work. It could be just smart work, and you put that together smartly. And there's people what do this. There's people what do this and make a lot of money. Honest living money. You know what I mean? Totally honest living money. There's people what do this all day long, and all they do, they're on their phone. They work it with their smartphone. You know what I mean? All day long, and they're making money all day long, back to back, making money. They're making money when they're back home. They're making money when they're abroad. And you're in the game. You're in the game now. You know what I mean? You're floating. You're floating. If you're not making money from your smartphone, you ain't got a smartphone. You got a dumb phone. Make money from your phone. That's what it's there for. Mm. Okay. YouTube channel is only a business if it makes money. Oh, well, I agree. There you go. Okay, there you go. On the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's the 5-point bulletin on the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. If you want to retire in Thailand, you can get a couple of houses, rent them out. Bang. You got good money coming in. Bang. You could build two good business models. Two business. One you work a little bit, and one remote. Just one if you want to do it lightly. One in your hometown, or you could just have a good job in your hometown, and then you could have a remote work. 3, work a job what makes a lot of money for 6 months. Work really hard for 6 months. I don't know what it could be. Working offshore, working on oil rigs, working a delivery, whatever it is. Work hard for 6 months, back to back, back to back, back to back. No holidays, no thingy, no takeaways, no thingy, no this. Just pure stashing cash, stash. 6 months, and then bang, save up a good amount of cash. You're off. You know what I mean? Online work, where you can work anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world you can work, and that is always a good one. You can take your work wherever you go. It's very light. You know what I mean? It can be kind of risky because you only got one thing you're doing, but you still can do it anywhere in the world. And the greatest one is if you build like 4 business models, 2 remote, 2 in your home country. So even when you're abroad, you're making money. When you come back, you're making money. And back and forth, you're in the game of making a lot of money. That's the 5-point bullet. Now let's get into talking about everything and anything what goes down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. Let's get into questions. Let's going down in the Thailand community and see what's going down around. Big up yourself. Let's get into it like this. Okay, you know what I mean? At the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Boss, how comes you haven't retired yet? Because I'm a work in process. I'm working towards retirement. And I want to retire when I'm 55 years old. So I'm working towards 55 years old. I've got another 4 years. And I want to retire. But I want to still be doing my 10-year plan. But I want to retire when I'm 55. So I'm working towards that. And I've had a misspent youth. I've spent a lot of money along the way. So, you know what I mean? I fell down a little bit, you know what I mean? I fell down a little bit and I spent a lot of money along the way. So, I'm a couple bands down and I'm just crawling myself back, to where I used to be and where I am. And, as I said, there's a recession around the corner. There's a recession around the corner. There's a pandemic around the corner, and there's always going to be a big bad wolf outside. But you got to try your best to try and keep pushing So we're pushing for a working process. Without a doubt. You're going in. You're going in, GHB. I want to save and invest in the UK so I can go to Thailand and chill, not work online or have some same stress. Yeah, I mean, you choose which one you want. As I said, can be choose which one you want. That's why I made up all different kind of things. I mean, choose which one you want because some people might not want to go to Thailand and still work it. Some people might want to go to Thailand and just forget about work and just work when they're back home. So you could choose which one you want to choose. You could have a couple of houses rented out and you don't have to work no more. You got good houses and you don't have to rent no more. You don't have to stress no more. But I'm a kind of person. I'm not looking for stress, but I'm always looking to be on the ball. I'm always looking to be on the ball. I'm not looking to stop. I don't think I'd like to stop. I don't want to stop. I want to always make money. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm in Thailand, I want to make money. So I want to do the last one. I want to do the four businesses. I want to do four businesses one, I'm selling a product. One could be a YouTube channel, and then a couple of businesses when I'm in the UK, because I want to really be in the game. I want to be in the game, the entrepreneurial game. You know what I mean? So like if you choose which one you want to be in, you could choose. Some people just choose which one you want to be in. Is you have 5 points, and it's the way it is. You know what I mean? Okay. There you go. You know what I mean? Okay. 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 Okay, like I said. So guys, don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. Don't sit there and worry about me. Worry about yourself and understand about yourself. Take it for yourself. Stop worrying about another man. Stop talking about another man. Talk about yourself. Use the 5 point bulletin for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're there talking about another man. Talk about yourself. Say, hey, which one are you gonna choose? Which one are you gonna you know what I mean? Which one are you gonna choose? You never even had a YouTube channel. You tried to have one. You couldn't even get one. You couldn't even get it off the ground. You couldn't even get one off the ground. At least I made something of myself. What did you make of yourself? JS? You know what I mean? I got 70 in the chat. You couldn't even get 10. Stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You're kind of like you're coming over here trying to get cute, and you never even got off the ground. Your plane didn't even get nowhere. You was trying to rub shoulders with me, and then you turned coat, and then all of a sudden you just I'm just giving you promotion now because no one knows who you are. Who's this guy? And now your butt hurt. You're coming over here butt hurt. Not my fault you couldn't make it on YouTube. It's a tough game, bro. You gotta grasp me. You know what I mean? I told you not to move with them guys. You started moving with them guys, and your whole life went downhill. And now your butt hurt. Coming over here butt hurt. You can't make it up with these guys. I tell you, I don't know where they come from. They just butt hurt. You know what I mean? I am winning. Yeah, so don't worry about me. Worry about yourself, guys. Pick which one you want and worry about yourself. I don't build 5 point bullets to talk about me. I feel 5 point bullets to talk about you. So you can say, I'm going to pick this one, or I'm going to do this, or this is a great idea. I'm going to do this for myself. I don't pick it to talk about me, because if it's talking about me, what's the use talking about me? I'm picking this to give you an idea about your life. Which one you're going to pick. You're supposed to say, well, you know what, but I'm going to pick number 4, or I'm going to pick number 2, or I'm going to pick number 1 for myself. You understand? That's what it's about. You had a channel, mate. You tried to have a channel. You started moving with the wrong crowd, and you failed. Just like the rest of them clowns. That's why I think he's laughing at you, Crow. He's laughing at you because he knows who you are. Don't come over here and try to get cute, mate. You know what I mean? Exactly. He's trying to pretend like he was like I don't know him. I'm not even deleting these guys no more. I'm just outing them. I'm not deleting them no more. I'm spacing them out. Oh, okay. Okay. That's quite funny. You was the first one to use GPT. You still using it, Bobby Crush? You still using it? You still bringing humor to the channel? You know, at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I mean? Like I said, take this. I do these 5 point bullets to look about your own self. Don't worry about me. Yeah, I was delusional before I made my Versace sheets. I was delusional before I made these things. You've been with me from the beginning. Yeah, I was delusional before I got everything I've got out of life. I was delusional before I got £15,000 out of your man. I was delusional back in the day when Bobby Crush used to come. You were them days. I was delusional then, but I'm thousands. I'm hundreds of thousands of pounds up, and I'm still delusional. So I'll be delusional with when I am. You know what I'm saying? I was delusional, but I made a channel for myself. You never made nothing. You know what I'm saying? Stay your lane. I'm not going to be cussing at these guys all night long, man. You know, I think we know who delusional is. Yeah, I mean, get with the program. Think about yourself. Stop trying to cut. Stop trying to bring down another man, and think about your own life and build your own life up. Build your own lane. No man should be worrying about another man. And when I make these 5 point bulletins, I make them for you to think about yourself and get yourself out of your position. I don't make the 5 point bulletins to start you writing down about my life. Don't worry about me. I've got it all mapped out. I'm saying I'm cool. I'm in a very good position, to fly. So I'm not worried. You know what I mean? I worried about yourself, worry about you. Say me, me. But don't worry about another man. Don't worry about another man. You know what I mean? There you go. There you go. Yeah, you were shopping with Big Bobby Crush's donut, and I'm delusional. I still got the spaghetti in my room, my place there already. I still got the spaghetti till today. I got the spaghetti I never used. I never boiled them. One day I'll boil that spaghetti. I'm gonna get some spaghetti bolognese and make it. I shop with Bobby Crush's £5. I'm delusional. I get, how it's the most hardest thing in the world is to take money out of another man's pocket. You know what I mean? Anyway, so there you go. Yeah, we did get a lot for that £5. We did. We got a hell of a lot for that £5. We bought biscuits, we bought spaghetti, we bought everything. We bought all both shopping for our, and I still got the shopping. I still got it. I still got it. And I keep it for a rainy day. You know what I mean? So, if you can get money out of Bobby Crush, I'm going to stay delusional. If you can get money out of Bobby Crush, the biggest troll on the internet, if you can get money out of Bobby Crush, you can get money out of anyone. Bobby Crush don't super chat for nothing, for nobody. Nobody, nowhere, no how. So, there you go. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it is. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's keep it going. Yeah, that was funny. Yes, sir. £5 for wagon wheels. I didn't buy no wagon wheels, mate. We got spaghetti. I still got it there, mate. You know what I mean? You get no wagon wheels, mate. You guys getting a lot of comments blocked up. What they say? You know what I mean? Who's turning my chat into a war zone? This is a peaceful. Let's talk about something else. Let's change the subject. Let's talk about something positive. Now, like I said, let's talk about something positive because this is not a war zone. Yeah, I'm turning my chat into a war zone. This is a peaceful zone. We have great conversations, and I want you to learn. It's what you're supposed to learn from my general knowledge. Learn something. Sit down and learn. Write it down. I want you to write it down. Everybody writing down. That's interesting. There's people who sit down and write down my 5 point bullet and say, oh, that's interesting. I got something out of that tonight. Let me try and see. That's a good idea. You might not believe it. There's people who learn from it. So I want you to learn. Stop talking. Stop talking about another man. Talk about yourself. Ask a question. Ask some other question. Put it in the chat. Don't talk about me. Never talk about another man's life. Talk about yourself. Ask a question. Everybody put a question in the chat. That's what it says. Thailand live stream talk, hangout. Tell me what's going on. Give me some information. Tell me about something. Tell me about another channel. Tell me about something else. But don't talk about another man. Talk about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Tell me how you're going to get to Thailand, how you're going to live, how you're going to be okay. You understand? And how you're going to be great. That's what you're going to do. You understand? That's the way we at. The Forgotten Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know? Yeah, that's an easy one, isn't it? It's an easy one. It's easy, isn't it? Internet monster. It's easy, internet monster. It's easy. Let's not give you the time of day what you need. It's easy, internet monster, isn't it? Anyway, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's see what we got in the chat now. You know, there we go. Right, T-Ho at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So, yeah, like I said, so you post, like I said, when you are on this YouTube streets and you're pumping through, if you don't say anything positive again, you're going to be out the game. Okay, JS, I'm not uncomfortable around women. I am quite fine around women. I'm very comfortable around women, and I love women myself. So, you know, I know you can't pull women the way I can pull women. So I'm not uncomfortable around women. Here you go. I am very comfortable around women. I love women. Okay, boss, you just go and buy houses and get some businesses online, then you can become a monger in Thailand. You don't have to be a monger. You don't have to be a monger. No one's telling you to be a monger. Not everybody wants to be a monger. Put some questions in the chat. But no, like I said, you don't have to be a monger. There is people in Thailand right now who's living their best life, eating fruits, going to the gym, working out, not drinking alcohol, and not going with women, and not mongering at all. You don't have to monger. London Cabby in the building, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. Are you coming through with this messy one tonight? You came at the right time, London Cabby. It's a war zone going on, mate. It's a war zone going on tonight. They think it's a war zone going on tonight. You know what I mean? Don't put one in the chat. You don't put one in the chat. Don't put ones in the chat. This blue, oh sugar. Don't put ones in the chat. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button, but there you go. Oh, Stuart got blocked. Oh, that's another one got blocked. Sorry, mate. Maybe that was a strip of the tongue. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We're not going to have you guys. You guys go back to where you came from. London Cabbies in. Go back to where you came from, mate. The loser's corner. Go back to the loser's corner. You know what I mean? You know, you need to go back to the loser's corner. We know where you guys came from. You know what I mean? Go back to the crime family and stay in the loser's corner. Never produce nothing, never will come to nothing, never have nothing, not welcome on the Club Fillers Inc. because you're losers. So don't stay here. Go to the loser's corner. Crime family is loser's corner. This is winner's corner. We don't want losers over here. Losers don't mix with winners. We're winners. You understand? We're winners. You understand? There you go. You had your time. You had your time. London Cabby's there now. You had your little time to shine. You know what I mean? Now go back to your little baby corner and change your nappies. You know what I'm saying? And no, you're not welcome here. I'm in Thailand on a VPN. I can't see my gift. I can't seem to gift membership. It's because you can only gift membership on a laptop, or if you've got a Android phone, or a desktop. So if you're Android phone or a desktop, one of the two. You know what I mean? If it's not Android phone or a desktop, then you cannot gift in membership side of the game. So you guys had your day already. 2 years of trolling the boss and going on and not getting nowhere. Go back in your corner. Get out of here. I'm tired of talking about them idiots. Let's move on. You know what I'm saying? Them losers. Let's move on. What a pack of losers, eh? Okay, you know, there you go. You know, what a pack of losers. Even this one. What a loser. What a loser, this guy. How the hell did he become a mod on someone's channel? How did he become a mod? This loser. Full of negativity. Full of stupidity. How the hell did Bimo Ron mod you? How the hell did that happen? God damn, you can't make this stuff up, mate. Yeah. Bunch of losers. Going on nothing constructive to say. Stick them on the ban list. Let them stay down the block party. You know what I'm saying? You ain't coming in here, Henry, mate. You ain't gonna stand a chance, mate, in here, mate. You ain't gonna come round here, mate. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're out of here. Come round trying to block my chat up. Okay. Nah, he's just internet monster's not hard. He's just trying to. He's a wannabe. He's a wannabe. You know what I mean? He's a wannabe. He's not. He's just a wannabe. He wants to be a troll, but he's not even a good troll. He's not even really good. It's not even funny. He wants to be funny. At least Bobby Crush is funny. You're not even funny. You just. I don't know how the hell is he a mod. God knows. I'm a mod on most channels. No, you're a mod on most troll channels. Troll channels, bro, not decent channels. That's what you're on. Most troll channels, man. Oh, there you go. Boss, did you see Ben give him a real roasting? Yeah, I saw him giving him a roasting. I didn't see him giving Internet Monster a roasting. Ben was giving a lot of people a roasting the other day. Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, he's going into one. Now listen to Internet Monster. You know what I mean? He's a wannabe, man. You know what I mean? There you go. How the hell is he a mod? I just don't know, boy. You moron. There you go. That's the way it is. Okay. Huge numbers because the crime family's got nowhere to go, and they want to run around and do the same thing they've been doing for 2 years. Go and get, and then they told me to get a job. Oh, yeah, man. Go get a job, bro. Go do something. Produce something. Let me see you produce something. Produce something. You can't even produce a cup of tea. Just produce something. I just want to see them produce something. You know what I mean? It's tiring, but there you go. I don't talk about them fools anymore. Good luck to them. You know what I mean? Barry, a mod is such an accomplishment. It is for a person like you who's got nothing constructive to say. You haven't said anything constructive all night. All you are is full of negativity. You're full of negativity. You just come and pollute the chat with negativity. And that's all you do. You sit there and you just pollute the whole chat there. Who would make you a mod? Who would make a mod of a person who just sits there polluting the chat of nonsense? You know, who does that? A mod is a person which is in control of the chat, and they can direct the way the chat's going to be. So if you want your chat to be negative, just your one mod can make your chat, just pull your chat into a negative zone, and boy, you could just be all negative. So, I mean, who would want to mod you? I mean, I just don't get it. Who would want to mod you? And what do you bring to the table? I see you super chat a couple of $25 and $30, but come on, bro. You mean 90% pollution, 10% super chats. I mean, bloody hell. It's beyond me. It's beyond me, but it's Be More Run's channel, not mine. I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised that someone would do that. Anyway, that's the way it is. You know what I mean? That's the way it is. That's the way it is. You know what I mean? There you go. There you go. Okay. At least Bobby Crush is funny. That's funny. Yeah, try and get some humor about your trolling. Yeah, at least we can have a laugh. But anyway, let's move on. Okay, there you go. London Cabbie is in Thailand, and he's pumping through in Thailand. Okay, in Thailand. We out here on these YouTube streets. Okay, English humor is for humor. Yeah, I agree with you, London Cabbie. Yeah, change the subject. I agree with you. I believe that what you said the other day, I think that was the spark of it, Easter. And I think this summer's going to be very busy inside London. I'm wondering what it would be like up north and around about the UK. I'm wondering what it would be like, how busy it will be around the UK. Summertime can be one or two ways. Summertime can be very busy in in the world in the UK, or it can be empty. The one thing about summer is that a lot of people fly to the coast of summer places. They go to the coast of places. So when it's boiling hot in summertime, everybody's flying to the coast. So sometimes you go into towns and city and it's very quiet. You know what I mean? So like I said, so I wonder if London will be busy. London. I think London will be busy. I think London will be busy. The coast always gets busy, but yeah, I think London will be busy. You know what I mean? If anybody, I tell you what, I'll give you an answer to this one. If anybody feels that I'm uncomfortable around women, give me your girlfriend. Leave her in my room. Leave her in my room for an hour. If you feel I'm uncomfortable around women, just leave your girlfriend in my room for an hour and stop talking. You know what I'm saying? I see how uncomfortable I am around women. Just leave your girlfriend in my room. Yeah. Don't leave your girl around me, true player, for real. That's Puff Daddy. You know what I mean? Yeah, London's always busy because people are coming, people are coming from all over and coming from all around the world as well to come to London, the West End, come to here and there. Summertime's always busy in London. It's always busy. I mean, in London. You know what I mean? Okay. You know, you know. Yeah, so like I said, uh, Internet Monster's not even funny. I mean, can't you say even a better joke than that? It's not even funny. That's an old joke. It's been around for years, bro. That's an old joke, bro. Internet Monster, you're boring. It's old. You're not even a good troll. That's the thing. You're just a boring troll. It's an old joke, bro. Come with something better than that. Come with something better. You ain't producing nothing. Nothing. Produce something. Not produce something. He can't produce anything. I'm giving him his platform to produce something. He can't produce nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's just, you know what I'm saying? There you go. You can't produce nothing. I mean, produce something. It's an old joke, bro. That's been around from when I first started my channel. You're still telling jokes from 3 years ago. We're 3 years in, mate. Come on, come with something. Barry, okay. Anyway, there you go. Okay. Right. So anyway. Right. At the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. There is absolutely nothing wrong with my eyes. My eyes are perfectly fine. So don't listen to internet monsters. The person who needs to get a job is internet monster. Instead of sitting on the internet all day trolling and not making no money and doing absolutely nothing. You need to get a job. You need to get a life, my man. Get a life. Get a life, internet monster. You ain't got no life for yourself. So don't tell me you can't upskill me on no way you can. You can't produce a YouTube channel. You tried to do that when you was in Thailand. It didn't work out. You haven't got fun. You're not funny when it comes to trolling. You're quite late in the game. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do. There's not. It's just you think you're some sort of great trolling person, but you're not. You're just basically just a waste of space. The only thing you could do is go over to the other channels, the troll channels, and be a mod on the troll channel. It's nothing. I mean, I've seen good trolls in my time, and I've seen terrible trolls. You're a bloody, D class troll, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're a D class troll. Like I said, it's not even something I can laugh about. I've given you a platform to give you your time, and you're not producing nothing. So you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, You're a waste of space, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm a failed YouTuber. You're a failed YouTuber on top of what else you are. Yeah, you're a failed YouTuber. That's why I can't understand how Be Run would make you a mod. You're not only a failed YouTuber, you're a terrible troll. You're a failed YouTuber. You hang around with these trolls. It's just like it's just a waste of space. Why would Be Run mod you? You know what I'm saying? What reason? There again, each to their own. You know what I mean? So there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. You know what I mean? That's life, isn't it? Let's move on. Let's keep moving. You know what I'm saying? When you step to the boss, you better step to the boss with something that you produce in life. Don't come with no old nonsense trolling because I know every single one of you guys and I know what you are about. So when you come and step to the boss properly. I'll demolish you on every kind of level. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I'll demolish you. So when you come around and they're trying to get cute, that's the way it is. You know what I mean? You know? There you go. There you go. Best mods are trolls. You never get it because you have IQ. And the best mods are not trolls. The best mods are not trolls. The best mods, what's a mod supposed to do? He's supposed to direct the channel into when you have a troll as a mod, it only attracts more trolls. That's all it does. That's all it does. It doesn't produce best mods are not trolls. A best mod is a person like London Cabby or a person which is sensible person was directing the crowd into a sensible conversation, not just talking nonsense. You just open up a channel to talk nonsense all day long like you do, just talking nonsense all the and then you expect to have a decent chat and a decent channel and a decent people. You're only going to produce trolls, and trolls only produce troll people what follow them. They produce crowds what follow people. So, you talk about IQ. You ain't got much IQ. Where's your IQ? You ain't funny. You ain't entertainment. You ain't said anything intelligent right now. Where's your IQ? I got much more better of IQ than you. Don't talk about IQ. You're the smartest, dumbest one in the room. You're the smartest. You think you can spell a few words and you're smart. You're not even funny. So you ain't. You had your time. I gave you your time, Internet Monster. We're not going to waste no more time with you. You're out of here, bro. You're out of here. You know what I mean? You're out of here. You know what I mean? Yeah, you right. Only mods you want are people who send you money. 100% correct. You don't send me money, so you're out of here. Ban list. Join the block party. You had your time. Get out of here. There you go. Move on. You know what I'm saying? These guys, they want 10 minutes of fame, guys. Sorry. He wanted 10 minutes of fame before he joined the block party. He's had his 10 minutes of fame and we move on. So let's move on. Let's move on. Any more you crime family dimwits want to come over here and try and test the boss? You can. Any one of you dimwits want to come over here where you're thinking that you're so intelligent and you know so much, but you can't even produce a bloody great YouTube channel. Not one of you, between all of you lot, can't produce a bag of chips and then get one great YouTube channel, not between all of you. Bunch of dimwits, the whole lot of you lot. Go on, and then you talk about me go and get a job. You lot go and produce something. Show the boss. This is the message to the crime family. Show me something you can produce, which I can be proud of you to watch something. You can't produce nothing, absolutely nothing. Because you know why? Bad seed can't produce good fruit. And you lot are rotten apples. So stay in your rotten apple. Don't come to my channel. We don't want rotten people in our channel. You're not welcome. You're not welcome. And when you come through with another channel, you get banned again. You're not welcome here. We don't want rotten apples trying to rotten our chat, because we have a good chat over here and we have a sensible conversation about sensible things. We don't invite stupidity and foolishness and informers in our channel. Snitches in our channel. Snitches, anyway, let me not go there. You know what I mean? You know what happens with snitches. So let's leave it like that. You know what I mean? Let's move on. Barry, would you take an online massa questionnaire live? Great. I don't need to do that. What, bro? Why do I need to do that? Why do I need to do that? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's move on. At the Club Fillers, let's change the subject and let's just move on. You know what I mean? Let's just move on at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Okay, let's move on. Let's get a commercial break and move on. I have to be dealing with internet. Imagine I have to dealing with some name called Internet Monster. Yeah, what a life, eh? At the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. And we're chopping it up, mixing it up, and pumping it through. Like I said, so we was having a conversation tonight about, about some great things, and we've been talking about some great things. You know what I mean? And like I said, we've been talking about what's been going on in the Thailand genre and everything else that goes down. Sorry about the interruption we got right now, but we can get back to talking about what we was talking about. You know what I mean? And we was talking about, like I said, don't you worry about me, worry about yourself. Stop talking about me, talk about yourself. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There you go. Let's get rid of a few more of these idiots. We got pockets of resistance. We got pockets of resistance. You know what I'm saying? Let's get rid of some. This channel is for sensible people who want to learn something about Thailand, Philippines, Asia, and we're gonna have a great conversation about life, and we can learn from each other. The other guys are not invited on my channel. They don't produce nothing. They never will, and I'm not gonna be having them on my channel. If you want to talk about something sensible, if you want to have a conversation, if you want to ask any questions, you're welcome to do that. But I won't invite negative and bad energy in my channel. If you want to, like I said, I don't invite that in my life because I know it doesn't produce nothing. So you're out. There's a thing called a block party, and they can go and join it. There's a good party down there. They can join the block party and they can have fun. And we have fun here and they have fun on the block party. You're not welcome on this channel. I don't go where I'm not welcome. I do not go. If a person says to me, I don't want you to be around me, I don't go. You don't see me there. You understand? I only go where I'm welcome. You understand? So there you go. Yeah, clean up shop. You know what I mean? There you go. There you go. Keep it as positive as we can and clean up shop. Don't make other people interrupt. They come to distract your blessings of what you're going because they have jealousy and they can't produce nothing themselves. So they have jealousy in their heart. Basically, they're just the biggest losers on the planet. You know what I mean? They're the worst people I want to stay away from in the whole world. I never want nothing to do with them kind of people at all. They can't even produce a bag of crisp. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. So I don't want to be around them, and they don't get the message, so they try to invade my channel sometimes. And I'm thinking it's something great. They're not doing nothing great. Go and open up your stupid channels and talk nonsense all day long and produce nothing else and barely keep your channel. You know what I'm saying? 2 minutes away from getting your channel taken down and do your thing. But I'm going to do my thing over here, and you know what I mean? And I'm going to do my thing over here. We're not going to be inviting negativity and stupidity over there. They can have their stupidity and nonsense and talk nonsense about people and grassing on people and all kind of stupid things they do. You can do that over there. You understand? And ringing up establishments and all kind of stupid stuff what they do, thinking they're doing something great. You know what I'm saying? Ain't doing nothing great, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't producing nothing. You ain't proud of nothing. You know what I mean? They should be ashamed of themselves. Calling yourself human being, you're doing all them stupid stuff. You know what I mean? This is YouTube streets. This ain't real streets. And when it gets to real streets, they can't handle it. They shut them out. Because real streets will take them out of the game because they're doing stupid stuff. You know what I mean? So stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. All right, let's keep pushing forward. Right, okay. You know what I mean? There you go. Okay, you know what I mean? There you go. Okay, okay. Okay, there you go. Okay. Okay. I'll keep him pushing forward at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So let's keep pushing forward. If you got any sensible questions, put it in the chat. Let's chop it up and let's pump it through. Okay. 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 Trolling since you've been trolling since 2013. But someone should take you serious. And you've been trolling since 2013. And you've been trolling since 2013. Trolling since 2013. 10 years, decade of trolling. It's a long time. It's a long time. It's a long time. It's a long time. A long time trolling. Keep trolling. You know what I mean? There you go. Okay. Change the topic. Boy George and a lot of C's like Cardi B. Cardi B is, Cardi B is, Cardi B is made success for herself, and Cardi B is doing good for herself. Cardi B is doing good for herself. You know what I mean? So Cardi B is good. Cardi B is doing good for herself, and she's pumping through. You know what I mean? Okay, okay. There you go. So yeah, Cardi B is doing good for herself. She's made something of herself, and she was a stripper. So she came out being a stripper, and now she's on top of the world, as far as I'm concerned. If she can garnish that much crowd around the world, and a lot of the children are in their ears and around their way. So Cardi B is doing good with her life. She's doing good with her life, and you know what I mean. Like I said, it's all about clout. It's a clout game. She's got a lot of clout. She brings a lot of clout to the table, and what what they're bringing to the table over this weekend is going to be fantastic. It's going to be a fantastic time for Thailand. It's going to be a fantastic time to be in Thailand. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got no time for foolishness, bruv. You know what I mean? There's no time for foolishness. There's no time for foolishness. You know what I mean? There's only time for producing great things and trying to push forward. You know what I mean? With the channel and go forward around great people. You know what I mean? But I understand sometimes you do get an invasion, and that's the way it is. You know what I mean? Like I said, so we're working on a lot of things, and that's what it is in life. You just got to keep pushing forward. London Cabby's he's in Thailand. You're in Thailand, London Cabby, pushing through. Okay. You know what I mean? Right, T-Ho. Right, so we've just been pushing through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, and we've been going live every day, and we've been doing our thing. So we're gonna keep pushing live, and we'll be doing our thing. London Cabby's he's in Thailand. Well, that's good. Are you gonna meet up with Jay Smith? Are you still there, London Cabby? Are you gonna meet up with Jay Smith? Are you gonna meet? I know you met up with Baron the other day. Baron's there working hard. He came back from Thailand, and he's working hard to produce something, to get his money back up again. You know what I mean? So, London, probably he's working now. Baron, he's on the job. You know what I mean? Okay. I think Cabby was been up all night. You know what I mean? I think Cabby's been up all night, and Cabby's working. Cabby's doing a good things. You know what I mean? Without a doubt, in Thailand. He's going back and forth and living his life, you know what I mean? Like I said, Cabby's going back and forth from Thailand, living his life and enjoying life. Both Cabby and Jay Smith are in good positions. They're out in Thailand and they're doing some good things. So both of them are producing some good things for themselves, you know what I mean? And anybody who's in Thailand trying to build themselves up and trying to make something for themselves, it's all good, you know what I mean? Okay, you know what I mean? Here you go. Okay. Do you drive one of those modern electric cabs on the cab? I think he said his car is half petrol, half it's half petrol, half electric. That's what he said. It's half and half. He's got a nice cab. I've been in his cab before. I was in the West End with him. He's got a nice cab. Yeah, he's not electric. He's not fully electric though. I want to get an electric car. I want to get a fully electric car. But I want to get the I want to be able to get the range on it. The range is the biggest problem. A lot of them have small ranges. Unless you get someone like a Tesla. Tesla's got big ranges on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, London Cabby's there. It's a hybrid. Yeah, he got a hybrid. A lot of people get hybrid so that they can mix it between electric and this. Okay, you know what I mean? Yeah, London Cabby's got a hybrid, so you can mix it between a hybrid and a okay. Yeah, like I said, between if you see me, if you say something stupid in the chat, Ben Amiga, I don't answer you. Say something sensible before me to answer many of these questions. You know what I mean? Okay, boss, the electric in the UK would be more expensive than gas. No, it's more. It's not more expensive for electric. Electric is not more expensive than gas. Electric cars are cheaper than you get a lot more range out of your electric than you will get out of petrol or gasoline. The electric car is the way to go. Gas, I don't know about gas. I don't know about gas. Okay. Yeah, it's cheaper. Yeah, electric is cheaper. Without a doubt, you get all kind of ranges from. You know, I want a fully electric car. Okay. I done a weigh-in before. Yes. Okay. It's not true. Electric cars are not more expensive. It's cheaper to run. It's cheaper to run. Even London Cabby knows it's cheaper. How's electric cars cheaper to run? How's electric cars more expensive to run than a gasoline car? You tell me. You tell me, twerker. How's it more expensive to run? How do you expect that one out? The MG does full electric cars. Quite a good price, boss. Oh, okay, MG. I didn't know that, bro. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, everybody knows that electric is cheaper. Let's pay electric, wherever, full charge. It's cheaper to have an electric car than to have you know what I mean? No, it's cheaper to have an electric car. You fill up the electric car from your house, but why? Okay, yeah, you can. Gas is more dangerous. Gas is much more dangerous. Gas is more dangerous. Electric is there's no way you could tell me. Even London Cabby told me, so I don't need to listen to you lot. London Cabby told me is of course electric car is much cheaper to run than a petrol. I was that's so stupid. You hear what they're trying to say? It's true. It's great. I arrived yesterday afternoon. It's 100% cheaper to run an electric car than to run a gasoline car. Okay. Okay. Yeah, for upfront. And the upfront cost is more, but the running cost is not more. You know, it's more too dangerous to have gas in your house. You could blow the whole house up and next door off. In town, it's electric. There you go. Yeah, so it's best to. So in town, when you are running around under 20 miles an hour or something like that, then it's running on electric. And then when you something else, then you're running on gas. But it still burns. 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 Hybrids still burn. Hybrids still burn. My friend's got a hybrid, but they still burn. They still burn gasoline. I mean, they still burn gasoline. But you can get a full electric cabbie as well, innit? I think you can get a full electric cab. You know what I mean? You know, you can get a full electric cab too. Yeah. So gas, you can't put gas around. It's very, very dangerous. They won't allow you to do that. You're not even allowed to have petrol. Like I said, yeah. No need to charge hybrid. Best option, I think, London Cab. Yeah, you don't need to charge hybrids. Hybrids is not something that you need to charge. It's very dangerous. London Cabby's been away about 3 times this year. He's busy. Take a commercial break and come back. Gas. I've had a bath today, so electric so far is £7.75p. It's quite expensive. SMSOTG, £7.75p ain't even the end of the day yet. I don't know why that's £8. There again. It's time to re-examine what's going on with that. You know what I mean? Okay. 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 Okay, full size house. I only pay £50 to £100 per month. Boss, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why my thing is so expensive. I think, you know what I mean? There you go. Yeah, my electric is so expensive. I'm not exactly sure why. Not exactly sure why, mate. Not exactly sure why. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why it's so more expensive than that. You know what I mean? But there you go. That's the way it is. Okay, pricey electric today. Yeah, it was. I'll re-examine it tomorrow. I got tomorrow. I'm gonna re-examine a few things. And £8 a day electric. What the fuck? 3 bedroom house. I mean, 36. Yeah, it's something's going on, mate, with this electric. It's going crazy, and I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's nothing to do with the maybe it's the charger or something. I don't know. Maybe it's these chargers, but it can't be the chargers. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a lot of electric, mate. It's too much, to be honest. I think I might have to. It's becoming summertime anyway. Yeah, 240 a month. That's high. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, man. Yeah. Okay. I think it's plugged in. Is it plugged in? I think it's plugged in. Oh, I'm sure it's plugged in. It's not even plugged in. It's not plugged in, so it's not that. I assume it must be the heater. It must be the heater, you know what I mean? That's expensive, especially when you don't have a washing machine or a tumble dryer. If you don't have a washing machine or a tumble dryer, that's high. Yeah, if you don't have a washing machine or a tumble dryer, that's high. That's expensive. Right. Okay. Turn off the heat and then launch a ranch club fillers. Okay. Okay. Yeah, my smart meter's not. This chair is not plugged in. So this ain't even plugged in. So if it ain't plugged in. It ain't plugged in, man. Okay. I don't know. I think there's a heat. I think that heat is burning that £5 a day. It must be on constant or some shit. You have to turn that down heater. It's hot in there. It's hot anyway. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, where are we at now? At the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we was having a good live stream today, but we got a little bit irate, but so it is. Still having a good live stream. Still pumping it through. Still pumping it through. Yes, yeah. Right. Right. I don't have an electric bill, mate. I don't have no electric bill, my man. I pay my electric bill every month, my man. You know, it's 150 last month, 160 last month, 150 the last month before. So, there you go. But it's just that what I'm saying to you is hot now. It's getting hot. The next week is going to be hot. It's going to be, and when I wake up in the morning, sometimes it's hot. So I don't need a heater at the moment. Well, next month, I say next month. I'll turn it off next month, not this month. Next month. May is hot. June is hot. July is hot. August is hot. So next month, I'll turn it off. You know what I mean? It could be the heat. It must be the heat. It can't be nothing else. Okay. You know what I mean? I don't need a washing machine. I just wash my clothes once a month, and that's it. Get it all together and wash it once a month, and that's it. There's a washing machine. There's a washer dryer right there. Stick it in the washing machine. It costs me £10. That's the end of that. Or do I need a washing machine? Or do I need a washing machine? Don't need one. Check the plate underneath the chair. Gives you rattling. Would you also weigh in? Load, okay. Load of rubbish. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so so I ain't got nothing to worry about. It is what it is. You know, just it is what it is. It's not nothing to be forget about. I pay my bills every month, mate. That's just the way it is. We just have a high electric bill, that's all. For some reason, I don't know why, but it is. I pay my bills every month. I make sure I keep up on time of my bills and my things what I have. So we ain't got nothing to worry about, mate. Yeah, I'm saying. It is what it is. Gonna be what it's gonna be. The mess is one there. Okay. Right, we're at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Okay. Economy is you're killing me. Okay. Do you pay direct debit? Have a key? Take corner to the shop. I pay my bill with my card every month. Man. They'll come in and pay my bill. That's the end of it. I don't have direct debits. I don't like too much direct debits. I pay my bill like that. I've got the important things on direct debit, and the rest of it, I don't have too much direct debits. I've got enough direct debits as it is anyway. But I don't have too much. I don't like to have too much direct debits. Cut it down. You know what I mean? There you go. You know? There you go. So, there you go. But yeah, that's the way it is. The Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. 2 hours and 24 minutes into the live stream. Another 35 minutes and I'm getting out of here at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Ron's on a long bender, boys. I don't know where Ron is. He hasn't been live. I don't know where Tom is. He ain't been live. Yeah, I don't know where these guys are, mate. I don't know if they go live or what. I don't pay many people too much attention because everybody's got to do what they got to do. Maybe they get on a bender, maybe they do this, maybe they do that. I just know I got to turn up every night and do what I got to do. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, you know what I mean? So, I heard Tom's in Pattaya. I heard he's in Pattaya. I heard he was in Pattaya. So I'm not sure if it's the truth of it, but I heard he's in Thailand. You know, so I don't know about all these people, what they do. I'm just doing me. Yeah, yeah. So there you go. Okay. Okay. Another 35 minutes and I'm getting out of here. What a great attitude. Well, it's just, when you say getting out of here, slang for means that way, wherever you want to put it. Say, I mean, I'm quite having a good time, so I'm cool. I'm just saying it as a figure of speech. If you don't understand, you know what I'm saying. I'm having a good time. You know what I mean? I'm having a good time on my channel, and we're passing by. We're doing our thing, and life is good. We're being patient, and being patient, and that's it. You know what I mean? Right. So let's keep going at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. I was just looking at something on the YouTube and seeing what was going on, but it seems like there's not much going on at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Okay. Okay. So like I said, so okay. Okay. Uh, I am positive, mate. Yeah. Just take a time out for foolishness. I am positive. I'm doing good at Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. I'm very positive and I'm very got good energy and we're having a good time over here at the Club Fillers Inc. What's the next subject we're talking about? You know what I mean? What's the next subject we're talking about? We're talking about something to do with Thailand. Yeah, so like I said, I was just on the phone. I was just watching something on YouTube. I just wanted to see what was going on the YouTube channel, just spinning around YouTube. But there ain't much going on YouTube, so there you go. And what is the conversation we're going on with now? You know what I mean? Okay, did you? Yeah, I did catch YouTube stream. Good stream, two good streams. His latest stream was good as well. He was with Aries and he's taking his time off with Aries. I don't know whether he's with Aries or what's going on, but I saw that she came out and they went out. They went walking street. So he had a good stream. Good. Yeah, he's doing his thing. He's doing good with himself, so it's good, man. You know what I mean? That's what it is, man. Okay, there you go. So that's cool. Okay. Okay. Oh, Cordelia side of the game. Yeah, Okadilia's doing the good. She sent him a super chat as well. It's tough for super chats all around. It's tough all around. It's tough all around. No one's gonna make him big pinkies and things like that. So you just got to take it slow for this time. It'll pick back up maybe next summertime and things like that. So, but it is, I think that big guy's with Aries. I don't know what's going on. So I said I don't really know. So I'm not really sure who's with who. I did see her come out with two guys, and I don't know how she got out or what's going on. You know what I mean? But yeah, she's. It seemed like that. I don't know. That guy seemed like a bit of a baller. He's ringing bells and this and that. So if he's ringing bells two times, maybe he can get the prize. You know what I mean? It was a good live. I think Tony opened a new gym without aircon. Strange decision. What do you think? Yeah, over on the right there, I think he owns that land over there, and he has an open gym. He always does that. Probably putting all his equipment. He's got a load of equipment everywhere, so probably he wants to put all his equipment somewhere and open up a gym like that. See how it goes. He'll probably start opening up different gyms again when they get back in the game. He's more of a family man now. Not Tony. So he used to be in gyms and he used to be an entrepreneur. He used to be in the game of nightclubbing and all kind of things. He's given it up and he's got one. I don't know. As I said, he probably just put all his equipment into one place and just make a gym out of it without air conditioning. That's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Okay. 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 Yeah, man. Okay. All right. He was with Aries before. Oh, okay. Oh, I think he was with her before the last time he took her out. I think he was the guy who took her out last time. Um, so he might have been with her before, and he was with her again. So yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's why I think Tony opened the gym. I think that's the reason why he opened it, because he wanted to just put somewhere to put all his equipment, and he can make some money from it. An open gym is still good. It's still people still want to work out. People still got to work out. He's into the gyms. He's into the gyms. He's into the gyms. So he's into that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's into the gyms and them kind of things. So there you go. You know, there you go at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah, he's into the gyms and he's into working out and different things like that. So, you know, I don't know. That's Tony. Tony's got a game plan and he's doing his thing. Chris Travels channel. I don't know. It depends on where you are. It depends on where you are, and it's not that it's going down. It's a tough time on YouTube for everybody right now. YouTube is a tough game for everybody, not just Chris Travels, and you know, Chris Travels is caught up on it. You know what I mean? It's not a brilliant time out here on YouTube, and you know, you just got to ride the time. It's a roller coaster ride. It goes up, it goes down. That's just the way it is. I don't know if he's I don't know what his crowd is like or whatever. I think he's more or less trying to do videos now and pull away from doing you know, pull away from doing live stream, because live streaming is not really paying it for him. You know what I mean? Okay. The Thailand drama is not over. It never will be over. There'll always be sport. Some people said it's been over for years now. It will never be over. It will never be over, bro. It will always be here. But it's just getting. It's just the situation. It needs to grow more. It needs more positivity. It needs more positivity. Okay. Okay. Time out for negativity for saying the same thing two, three, four times. You know what I'm saying? You see, being negative about the same thing every single time. You know, why do you think now YouTube donors are very slow for everyone? The economy is in the toilet. The inflation's through the roof. It's Ramadan. It's all these combination of these things. Recession's on the way. This affects people's money. When you're a YouTuber, you live off other people's donations, not live off other people, because it's just a business what you put down. But I'm saying other people's donations. So how people's pocket is how your donations are going to be. And if people are flossing and there's loads of money sloshing around, like when it's Christmas time and things like that, and November and things like that, you're gonna see super chats coming left, right, and center. People got a lot of money sloshing around. Let me throw you a donor, throw you this, throw you that. But when the money gets tight, it's gonna people say, "Oh, I can't be throwing money. I can't got money to give away." So it affects the donors. That's how the game goes. You know? Thailand genre needs new blood in the genre. Well, economy is cooked. Yeah, it is definitely. You said it twice. You said it twice. You know what I'm saying? You said it twice, and you kept saying it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, there you go. I did see, I did see Chris Travels live when he went with a Lima. Yes, I did see that. I don't get triggered very easy, but if people keep saying, trying the same thing all the time and keep poking, then, I don't get triggered. I never get triggered. I got triggered today, but I don't get triggered. Too much foolishness is too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't get triggered. It's hard for me to get triggered. I'm a calm kind of guy. But yeah, like that's how the genre is. The genre it needs new blood. I don't know. I think the genre is not. I think the genre just needs what is it? What's the answer? There's people which are traveling around the genre, and there's people who's doing their thing traveling. There's people who's in all different countries in the genre, in the Thailand genre. What is the answer? I don't know. I don't know whether it's answer. I don't know if it's new blood. We had new blood Chris travels. We had Smoke Barbaton. It blew up, and that was that. You know what I mean? I think it's all to do with the economy. That's the way it is. Foolishness. Okay. You can ask the question you can ask any question you can ask any question in this house. You can ask any question, but don't keep telling me. You know what I mean? Okay. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Stop talking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit. Let me delete that comment for you. You know, you gotta understand what the source of why people do donate to you. Okay. I will support by watching live stream, but don't like sport financially. Why is that? I watch Moonshine. I like watching about her, but I don't like supporting financially. Why is that? That so not everybody likes to do that. Not everybody likes that. A lot of people are like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as you're positive. Do you think I haven't got better things to do at 11 a.m. on Tuesday night? I watch Moonshine, Thailand, getting 2,000 to 3,000 views. Views was 20,000 consistently. Yeah, the views are down on the toilet as well. Views on YouTube, the algorithm changed. Guys who was getting, I know guys who was getting 40 million views, 800,000 views, 700,000, getting 46,000 views, 50,000 views. I've been seeing that a lot lately, a lot, with a lot of channels. Some of them getting all, low views. I'm like, damn, the algorithm's completely changed. It completely changed. The algorithm has gone down. Okay, thanks for that, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Yeah, and okay. hmm 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 Okay. Views are low. Views are low, and super chats are low. Views are low. I can show you videos, channels, which is I can't believe it. How it's gone down. Even a channel like Chev and Dev was getting constantly getting over 400,000 views. It's gone down like 40,000 views, 30,000 views. I don't know what's going on out there on the YouTube streets. I don't know why the economy would affect views. I suppose people not watching YouTube as much as they were watching YouTube before. You know what I mean? And not watching YouTube as they're watching YouTube before. So that's probably why the views are low. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, vloggers are struggling. You see desperation come through their vlogs, their videos. It's sad to see. I agree with you, Heskin P. Heskin P, I agree. I've been seeing that. I've been seeing that. I've been seeing that. You know, and you remember they're traveling. So it's even worse. They're traveling. They got expenses. Expenses are high, so they're expecting a certain amount of revenue. You know what I mean? And it's expensive to be traveling around the world. It ain't cheap, man. You can spend thousands when you're traveling. You know what I mean? So, I see it myself, bro. I see it myself, man. Definitely see it. I definitely see it, bro, without a doubt. Okay. Uh, Chef and Def are making huge views on their shorts. Do you think this has affected the vlog views algorithms? Could be possibly. Could possibly. That could be a nail on the head right there, SMSOTG. That definitely could be. Because it brings your channel into a different kind of realm. It brings it into a short. That's why people don't do shorts who have big videos. Because the shorts can mess up your views on long term. That can mess up your views on long term. And that could be just something simple as that. Algorithms is such a funny thing. Once you catch the algorithms, you got to stay with it and don't mix it with other things like live streaming. Don't mix it with shorts. That it can hurt your channel. It could just mess up the algorithms. Well, the algorithms are confused. You know what I mean? And people's attention span are confused. If you're gonna do that, you might as well open up another channel and do shorts on it. You know what I mean? Or do live streaming on another channel. When you've got it with a video channel. When you're a video channel, you're getting views like over 100,000, 500,000, a million views. Don't touch it. Don't go and mess it up because you can mess that shit up. You know, yeah. Yeah, I don't think his YouTube was. Okay. Uh, Roti lady taking all the cake. Cabby got used and rinsed and found out that CX bar on Christmas. Now he's enough. A Thailand genre. I saw Joe, loads of guys was sending the big bills to Cab. I heard he spent $2,000 on PayPal in CX PayPal. I don't think. I personally don't think. I personally don't think Cabby went to Thailand and found out he was getting used. I don't think that's the case, mate. Cabby's not stupid. Not Cabby, I mean Cabo. Cabo didn't just go to, I just found out, went to Thailand, found out I was getting used. No, come on, man. You know what I mean? I think every man knows what's going down, but I think he's just gone to Mexico and just changing his genre. He's in Mexico now. Surely Thailand Varela should be in Pattaya for some crime. One of the events of this year, great time. Get donors. Charlie's ready. Watch the donors over the next 10 days. Yeah, I'll be glad. I hope it does. I really do. I hope Charlie works out for Charlie and he does get donors over the next 10 days. And I hope he does boost he does boost it. I hope he does some long live streams. And even Jeff Leppard is down there. So I hope we do see some great pinkies left, right, center. Something happens, I hope that. I really do. Yeah, Cabo, that's what I mean. Cabo. Sorry, Cabo, that's what I'm saying, Cabo. Cabo, was Cabo a big donor at Club Fillers? Yeah, he was. He was my first donor. He was the one who opened the till and made me realize that I could be in this YouTube game a lot longer. When I first started my game and I went on the PayPal side of the game, he was the first one to donate. It was my first donor, 200 soldiers he donated to me. And I couldn't believe it. I said, why would someone, I was thinking, why would someone donate 200 soldiers to me? I said, I'm going to be in this game a little while longer. A little while longer. Yeah, so like guys, like this conversation we're having now, I can deal with this conversation. I can have a general conversation like this, and I'm cool with this, guys. Anybody can have a conversation, have their talk, and we're all just talking as men. So I'm on that kind of realm. The other realm I was on, I'm not really with it, guys. I'm really more about having a general, more adult conversation. So if you're with that, you can say something in the chat and you can talk. You know what I mean? I don't think Charlie's lost his mojo. I just think I don't think so. Charlie's doing good. Okay. From Penthouse in the USA, but it was premiere high condom. Man, I know times are tough, but have you find a way to travel to Nova? I'm not gonna travel, bro. I'm not traveling in these tough times, bro. Times are tough, man. Times are tough. I'm knuckling down. I'm tough. I'm not gonna travel, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna stick my neck out in these tough times like this. Times are tough, mate. It's time to put your head down. What I will do is try and just do things in the daytime. Try and do some daytime streams. I'll do some, I'll do some daytime stream. I might do a little nightclub stream. Do mix it up a little bit like that. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna take no chances and thinking I'm gonna go to another country and make money because I see people in other countries having it tough too. Having a tough time. It's tough times. It's time to knuckle down. I ain't gonna be taking no chances. You know, you know. Okay. Stay in your lane, Rob. Stay in your lane, Rob Evans. Stay in your lane. Like I said, I'm not gonna take no chances. Them men are out there already. They're doing their thing. When it's time for me to go, when it warms up and things change around, or the game gets a little better, then I will change. I will travel, but I ain't traveling now. Not a good time, man. It's bad time. It's bad timing. Everything's about timing. Did I not tell you? Timing is everything. Take your time. YouTube ain't going nowhere. We still tick over every day, and I can tick over every day with a couple of drinks here and there, spice it up with some other things in the daytime, and do some long streams maybe on a Saturday. And, that's all I'm going to do. I'm keeping within my realm because times are tough. It's a tough time. Tough times. You know what I'm saying? I still make money this month. I'm still making money. I'm still on track for my money this month. Maybe because we got a couple of hits from a few people. One of them was we had one good day, we had one or two good days, and we had a good hit from actually Google sent us 100 soldiers as well in the daytime. So I'm still good. I'm still on track for my money. You know what I mean? I'm still ticking over every day, and I'm still on track for my money. It's just, you know what I mean? Everybody knows I've got to travel, but that's the way it is. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't think so. Okay, you guys always got an opinion about some negativity. Okay, yeah, you're just negative. This guy. Let me just time out this Rob Evans. Get some positivity. You're just negative, full of negativity. You need to get some positivity. You need to get some positivity about yourself, mate. Learn to be more positive, mate. You're too negative, man. Too negative. Too negative. My channel ain't going nowhere. Whether I travel or not, it ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? People are still going to donate to me. People are still going to come down. People are still going to be here. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't think if I travel, I don't even think if I travel, I'll get even more money. I just think that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's just that it's times are bad out there. You know what I mean? Times are bad out there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You know? Yeah, so, that's the way it is at the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think it's the best thing not to drink. The best thing is not to drink. If you don't drink, if you go to Thailand, you don't drink and you do your thing. A nice guy with lots of money, but naive to the ways of Thailand, not great combination. I think he knows everything. I think Cabo knows everything. He's just bored with his money. He just got a lot of money and he wants to enjoy. See? I think he's not like I don't think he's naive to what he does. He knows exactly what he's doing. Cabo ain't stupid. Just enjoying his money. There ain't nothing wrong with enjoying your money, man. Enjoying your money. Yeah, like I said, I think it's the best thing not to. I think it's the best thing not to drink and not to smoke and lasted 6 months down here. Imagine doing 6 months in Thailand and you not drink, you not smoke. You must save some money, bro. I tell you, you must be doing good. I would like to do that. And one day I'm going to give up drinking completely. And one day I'm going to do that. I'm going to give up drinking. I'm going to detox. And I'm going to go on a big detox. I'm going to do this, eat some fruit. I'm going to go gym. And one day I'm going to give up drinking. Drinking is not a good thing for your life. It's a bad thing. It's a toxin what your body doesn't want. So it's good to give it up. It's good to give it up. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, as I said, Cabo's got a lot of money. So for Cabo, for him to donate stupid little money, ain't nothing. This people's got millions around here, man. He's got money all over the place. Yeah, this small little money you're dashing around, it's nothing. So most live streamers are all made money by drinking. That's a good point. That's true. That's true. That's a good point. Someone says most most live streamers all made money by drinking. That's true. That's true. So yeah, but I'm gonna give it up. I'm gonna give it up, and I'm gonna find another angle to make money. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find another way to make money. I'm gonna throw it in because it's not the healthiest thing to do. You drinking every day, drinking. I like to have a drink in the evening. I like to have a little drink. I don't mind having a drink. I like to have a drink every evening and have a little, nightcap and have a few drinks here and there. But I'm just saying one day I'm gonna be alcohol free. I don't know when that's gonna be. Okay. I think I could be entertaining. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. It's obvious if you stop drinking, you're gonna be less entertaining because when you drink, puts you into a different realm, doesn't it? It puts you into a different realm. It puts you into a more of a drunk, happy kind of go lucky realm when you're drinking. But when you stop drinking, it puts you into a different zone. So it's obviously you're going to be totally different kind of character, and but it's not healthy, is it? But it won't. I don't know when it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. I suppose it's when I can afford it. When I can afford to stop drinking. I don't know if I can afford to stop drinking right now. But I don't think I can afford. I think that would probably kill my channel if I stopped drinking, because people come down to buy me a drink, and that would definitely kill my channel if I just stopped. If I gave up drinking. Okay, okay, okay. Rob Evans, my donors is left, and so have you left. Bye. See you on the block party. See you on the block party, Rob Evans. Your donations are left, so you left. There you go. Okay. Okay. The genre went sober, and the big hitters like Cabby stop donating. Yeah, a lot of people. I don't think Steady Eddie's drinking no more either, is he? So yeah. But my business model's around drinking. So it's very difficult for me. People like me, Tom, it's very difficult if your business model's around drinking and people want you to chug drinks and do things. It's very difficult to come out of that because you could lose all your money. People sending you hundreds to chug drinks. That could just be the detrimental of your whole thing. I remember when I did it, the last time I did it, and I did a workout thing with that fool, whatever his name was. You know what I mean? It completely destroyed my donors. Completely destroyed them. Whilst YouTube is for entertainment, not really reality. Alcohol and entertainment goes together. Reality, alcohol, and entertainment. I've gone more 2-3 days without a drink since 25. The problem is when you start drinking at home, where you do the most, you're drinking. So, like I said, like I said, like I said, you're like I said. So if you're drinking, if your business model is about drinking, you better not give that up. You better not give it up. You better not give it up. Otherwise, I mean, I don't get the fascination with Ed Sweeney. Can't watch him. Ed Sweeney's a legend, man. He's been a legend from day one. He was on the single man side of the game. He was the original single man side of the game. He watched his videos for 2.4 million. He did that years ago in the game, 4 or 5 years ago. He was original manga. He's a legend. He was better of a video man than a live streamer. Yeah, he's an OG manga. It was better for video man than a manga. Alright. Alright guys, so oh yeah. Oh, without doubt. Sweeney definitely has clout, man. He has a lot of clout. He has a lot of clout, man. He has a lot of clout. He got a lot of clout. Big clout. People love that guy. Ed Sweeney. He's such a top guy, man. He's a top guy, Ed Sweeney, without a doubt. It's a pity that he got caught up in the live streaming game and lost his marbles or lost his blew a trumpet. But he's a top guy, man, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Okay. Right. Right, guys. So we are out here. What's going to be new for the channel? We're going to be doing some long live streams from about Thursday. We'll see what happens from Thursday. We'll do some long live streams, maybe Thursday, maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. We're going to be look out for some daytime long live streams if you're into that kind of thing. Look out for some long time day live streams. Look out for some nighttime streams. Look out for something different. You know what I mean? I don't know if I won't be traveling. I won't be traveling around because, the paper's not there right now, but we will be in Boston. So if that's your kind of thing, look out for some exercise stream, something different coming out the chair, keeping up the exercise. Look out for some nighttime streams. Look out for some, just try and keep it as positive as we can. You know what I mean? Like I said, down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight, pumping it through. We had a good stream today. We got idiots coming through already. If you were bored, you shouldn't be in. You shouldn't have watched all night. You shouldn't have watched all night. You should have been in. You know what I mean? Coming out the chair. There you go. Yeah, we'll be doing something, and we'll be pumping through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. It was an eventful night. It was an eventful night, and we got a little bit of a bum rush. I got a little bit ratted, but I try to keep my cool. I try to not ban people and not time out people, but sometimes we have a flood of influx of heavy artillery attack, and some people just try to get all flustered. I shouldn't get flustered with them. I should just ignore them, but That's the way it is on these YouTube streets. We are gonna. No vlogger has any clout in Pattaya. No one wants a guy with cameras in their faces in the bars. I don't believe that, TK. You're off track again. You're off track again, bro. You're off track again. Bloody hell, bro. You need to get on track, bro. You need to get on track, bro. You need to get on track. Okay. Get on track. Yeah, we did go to town on the ban list. About 10 people on the ban list tonight. But that's the way it is sometimes. The one thing about me, if you want to have a general conversation and have an opinion, that's cool. But if you think I'm going to be turning on my live stream 3 hours a night for you to attack me, well, unfortunately, you're not going to attack me, mate. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I don't have a chat with people for attacking me. Opinion is an opinion. You know what I mean? But if you're attacking, unfortunately, you're out of here. You're out of here. Go and attack someone else. I wouldn't want to be someone's entertainment, nor would I want to be someone's vacation memory. There's an old sounding YouTube dude that gets access to Gentlemen's Club and Go-Go's. Forget his channel's name. His channel's name is Everything Pattaya. Everything Pattaya. Everything Pattaya. That's his name. Yeah, man. He has a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience. I watch him religiously. There's not one video I haven't watched of him. Yeah, I watch him religiously. Boots on the ground, lots of knowledge, lots of experience, and he's something you can really learn from. Everything Pattaya. Boy. All right, so 63 in the chat. Guys, I'm getting out of here. I had fun at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Look out for some daytime streams, and we mix it up with something different. Barry the Boss is signing off.